Colin Quinn in studio. Patrice O'Neal in studio. Patrice making the first observation. This is what are you calling Colin? This is scheduled Colin.
This is Colin scheduled, and I'm a big fan of scheduled Colin.
Yeah, we never scheduled you, right, Patrice? Not
you know
like
what?
this.
I have never been a scheduled guest where I had to go somewhere.
Colin Quinn is scheduled today to
And I
appear
like that.
on the Opie and Anthony show.
Colin's looking spry. He's looking clean. He's looking healthy.
He used to come down in his pajamas.
In his jammies, he would come in
because he was pissed off about something he heard on our show.
He'd bust in and yell at Norton.
I'll tell you one of the reasons I still remember one of the things that pissed me off the most, and it's going to make you sick to your stomach. They were on the show, Norton sitting there pontificating, you know what I mean? And then he goes like this. He goes, I mean, and he wasn't being. I promise you, he was not trying to be funny. And he goes, you know, it's like 6:15 in the morning. I'm listening to the show, and he goes, I mean, you know, a great love song like Mark Anthony. What was that Mark Anthony song?
Oh shit,
that big hit.
Oh, I have no fucking idea.
Yeah,
fucking
he had one big hit, but he goes, I mean, that's a good love song, and then he keeps talking. I just saw the piano.
I just had
one
to
hit,
come down.
but he just this idiot's going. That's a great love song. Like that's a given.
Yeah.
I really
with
wanted
no
to,
jokes after that.
Even thinking about it, no, he meant it.
Yeah.
I want to strangle him right now thinking about it.
And all of a sudden, Colin appeared pretty much in his PJs.
Yeah,
his hair was fucked up, and
But that was lonely Colin.
Yeah. Yeah, we went through the period with him where he was frustrated. I remember I said it the other day. You weren't here, where you would come in ranting like, I have all these writings and stuff in my apartment. I don't know what to do with it. I need someone to organize this stuff.
Oh, hold on.
You organize one of them.
Oh, wait.
Let's not try to.
Colin's publicist is getting angry that we brought that up, Opie. We agreed not to talk about that.
She's a writer. She's not a publicist.
No,
that's a publicist. We know how you work.
She's not a publicist.
We got a list of things we're not allowed to talk about. Can't talk about remote control anymore.
Did you guys really get a list from somebody?
No, but it would be funny if you should give out
Wait a minute. Did you see his face?
Colin
has a dirty publicist, a Broadway publicist.
Dirty publicist.
And here's what he's going to have to do. He's going to have to show up places.
I've already had
photo ops.
And that's why I'm getting sick right now by you guys, because somehow
He
can't
be
the narrative
curmudgeon Colin. He has to fucking go out and fucking say hi and be Broadway.
That's it. Are
He
you
has
Broadway
to shake
Colin?
veiny hands.
Yeah.
You think he's Broadway Colin now?
Oh, he has to shake these fucking Crypt Keeper hands.
Jerry is directing. So how is that? Tell me how the Jerry
Mr. and Mrs. Splugelstein. That fucking
Splugelstein.
That Bill's fucking wings on hospitals are coming to see him now. And it's shitty.
You think just some old school Broadway people? He's in that world now?
And Colin can't be like fucking cynical.
No.
Like, because when you do a one-man show as a comic, it's really just an hour and a half of your material that wasn't funny. Like people go, I was in Montreal doing my one-man show, but it was just like, this is my material that ain't that good. And now it's fucking,
holy shit,
he's a genius. He can't fucking be fucking pissed off Colin. He has to say thank you. He has to be there on time.
Magnanimous. It's got to be all nice.
And now we're all going to fall in line because Colin is the fearless leader.
But can I just say one thing before he continues on this legitimate trashing of me?
Said legitimate.
Do you see how the black mind thinks? He's like, he thinks all these years I haven't been on time. He's like, he's got to be on time. He's got to be nice. He's projecting his worst nightmare. I've always been nice and I've always been on time.
But it's absolutely not true.
Really?
I've said this is why.
Yes, it is true.
Colin desperately, he's in the middle of black angst and white acceptance, and he wants to have black angst and white acceptance, but you're not allowed to have both.
Let's not waste too much time on this because he only has 5 more minutes.
Oh
before he
shit,
has
you're
to
right.
Move on to his next interview.
Where
are you going next,
He's taking the
Colin?
whole XM.
Are you doing Fox or Regis?
Remember the days it was just us and you, Carl.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's Colin Quinn with his one-man show. Oh, give him a big hand. So, Colin, what the heck is all this about?
No more ridicule of bums like Regis.
Sounds like, what is it, some kind of history class with labs?
He goes, bums like Regis. Don't Regis Philbin a bum.
He is a bum.
Oh,
we still think he's a bum, just like you used to think he was a bum.
You deserve it, though, brother. You deserve it.
Yeah.
You fucking deserve it, man.
I deserve what?
You deserve accolades.
I deserve this left-handed compliment?
No.
When you say, hey, you stink now, you sell out, but you deserve it. Good for you.
With your shitty material, you said.
I didn't say
Bobo
his.
wasn't doing this.
I said one-man shows. Are just when comics do one-man shows, they're just material.
Not mine,
seriousness.
stupid. Stand what I do? No.
And I love the name. The story short. Matter of fact, I was going to name my 1 hour Comedy Central special. An evening with Mr. P. But I changed it because I was like, Colin's fucking name of his thing is so good.
Yeah, really.
And short. Long story short is fucking such a great title.
If I don't start doing this kind of shit and taking care of myself, I'll end up on a month-long tour of Canada. And that's
Why
the last
not?
place I want. Like some of these comics.
Fucking Time Magazine's telling it.
I'm talking about Robert Kelly. I was trying to change the subject to Bob Kelly and his tour of Canada.
Okay,
Oh, yeah, he's fucking locked
Canadian tour.
Let me ask Colin. So
north of
the show pops on Broadway, and then you had to read the reviews the next day. Were you out of your mind going, holy shit, what are they going to say about this? It turned out everyone's loving the show, and the reviews are great. There was one woman we found that did like a 2.5 star, and that's not bad either if you're going to get a bad review.
Time Magazine was good. I tweeted that your picture looked like Hitler at Nuremberg. Your hands are up like this. Your mouth's up and you're yelling.
You're looking at the sky.
It's like you're talking about book burnings. It's fantastic.
I like the fact that
who's your opener?
Only Anthony knows Hitler at Nuremberg. Everybody else would go Hitler, but he's like Hitler.
No, it was
a special Hitler.
I'm like
Roland feels about Springsteen.
I'm like Roland with Springsteen about Hitler. I know. Oh, I've seen him so many times. God, I know his set list. I hate the Jews.
Evil Schmeevil.
Fuck the Soviets. Oh, and then he plays a different set every night.
Anecdote about Eva Braun.
Yeah.
And then he's back to the Soviets again. All right, so what have we established? That I stink?
No, this is big buzz.
How's that for fucking big news?
This is big buzz, man. This is big time.
We can't do that to you, Colin. This is
what he got.
But you know what I'm saying? Here's the thing about the business that's amazing. Is like you're always Colin was this guy. Well, I seen his HBO half hour. When they did him from like Coconut Grove or something. And he was ahead of his time. Colin, this is nothing for Colin.
Time's just catching up with Colin.
Colin's been 10 years to 15 years ahead of his contemporary white hacky guys that he's with. He's always been fucking above them. But now it's like he's 10 years. Tough Crowd was 10 years ahead. And now this is 10 years ahead.
Oh, yeah, Tough Crowd was 10 years ahead. You're absolutely right.
Because
now everyone's doing Tough Crowd.
Everybody's doing Tough
Crowd.
Now
it's safer
light.
to do it now.
But I know this is 10 years ahead.
So, Colin, what's happening in 10 years? Help us out.
Help us out.
What should we do?
What should we start working?
I want to buy stock right now.
But now he's 10 years ahead. Here's the thing, and this is what happened to Mike Tyson. It's like it's a kind of mellowed out, like approachable dude, and they're giving him good reviews now for his 10 years ahead.
And then Buster Douglas is going to come in and punch his face.
But I'm like, you see, Tyson is like kind of like he said, he's mellowed and he's a little.
Yeah.
You can touch him, and now it's like
not going to bite you.
Now it's like, you know what I'm saying?
I know Colin's really big because I saw a video recently where Jerry calls him Carl. Hey, Carl.
Wow.
That video.
Jerry's a bad motherfucker. He's taking care of people.
There was a
Papa. Colin?
I think one of your publicists put the video out there of Colin getting his show ready.
Don't say Papa first, say Colin first.
Yeah. Colin, Papa.
But Jerry wanted to talk to Colin
today.
Jerry wanted to talk to Colin about something. He goes, "Hey, Carl, what if there was a what if after you guys see the video?" He said Carl though.
Who was telling us a Seinfeld horror story the other day?
Bobby Kelly.
It was
that's the famous one.
It was somebody that had run into Jerry or had seen somebody that was Jerry, and Jerry's just like, hey, can I get a picture? And Jerry's like, no.
Happens all the time.
I fucking really love that guy, man.
No,
he's a zillionaire. And he walks the streets alone.
Yeah, and
no bodyguard, no. I just it's amazing to me, man.
The thing with Jerry is, I told you, he's so. I was at the cellar last week, 2 weeks ago, and Tracy Morgan was there, and he walks in, yo. I'm an asshole, Keith. He starts like cursing, acting Tracy. Jerry came in. Hi, Tracy. Jerry, how are you? He can turn Tracy white. How's 30 Rock, Tracy? It's going well, Jerry. Thank you very much.
Well, yes.
You got normal Tracy.
Hey, Jerry Seinfeld.
Yeah.
It's Seinfeld. What you doing?
Yeah, why doesn't he do that to Jerry?
Right up.
Jerry just looked at him. Hi, Tracy.
Oh, that's all.
Intimidating whiteness.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. So we should get the plug in, man. Colin Quinn's on Broadway.
God,
You
yes.
sons of bitches.
How do they
fucking trash me?
Oh, no.
It's at the Helen Hayes Theater. You got the Al Pacino across the street, but we're not going to acknowledge that.
Why not? I went to see Al in
Did
Merchant
you?
of Venice.
How was the
last
Merchant
week.
of Venice?
Fantastic.
Yeah, is he good in that?
I think Al is really one of our finest actors.
Is he an American
shit.
institution?
They got him.
And
They
then
got
I
him.
met-
Look
I
for the
met
star.
A pound of flesh.
Yeah.
They got him. He's a Broadway star. Were you just hanging out with Al?
They
Two
really
Broadway
hammered
stars
the
hanging
tribe
out?
in that show. Ooh,
Yeah.
I didn't
Do they?
realize how they went after them.
Yeah. Shylock.
Ooh, they brutalized them. There's not even a. You know who else is in it? Jesse Martin from Law and Order is one of the guys.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Yeah, I've seen him. I didn't know he was a Broadway guy.
Yeah.
Fuck that show. I want to talk about.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about your show.
Yeah.
Stop being uncomfortable. We're trying to pump up your
I'm not
show.
being uncomfortable.
Colin just got
Also,
fucking.
he's talking about Al Pacino.
He just got media training too.
He did.
I think he got
did
media
media
training.
training.
Did you get media
They
training?
gave me a 2-hour media training session.
What a fucking asshole! That's what he do. Colin's like a rookie linebacker from fucking Oklahoma now.
We never get the inside when it comes to this. What do they
What
teach
is
you?
media training?
So we
They
can.
teach you to keep saying. You're supposed to keep saying the name of the show. Long story short, you're supposed to say telecharge. You're supposed to say, at the Helen Hayes Theater.
And no
Live.
matter what they
Yeah.
ask you, you got to figure out how to get it back
How
to
to bring
talking
it
about the
back.
show,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
That's what fucking Brett did yesterday. That fucker would
yeah, he
not
did.
let anything happen.
Nope.
Other than Skyline.
Yeah.
No.
Brett Favre?
Brett
Ratner.
Ratner.
Oh,
Yeah, he's directing or producing a movie.
I know.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'm back in the business.
Now,
I
do
know.
you think?
Yeah,
all
well,
about it.
they asked me to play a part in that. I refused.
Do you find there's a difference 15 years ago till now, like where you're embracing like the thing you kind of got to do, I guess, which is not.
I'm not embracing it, but I mean, I'm definitely more like I got to do. You know what I mean? I got to show up places, like you said. I got to be. You can't just fucking do what you do, which is what I always did. Which is to be, almost agoraphobic and just show up when you want. I mean, let's face it. If you're not making the same mistakes I've made in my career, who the hell is?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Burn fucking bridges.
Which is what I named my comedy special. This is not Bridge Burner.
Bridge burner.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I like
you
that.
are.
You burn bridges like General Sherman. I don't want to bring up a touchy subject with you, the Civil War. But
So you're understanding the game a little more, huh?
Well, that's
Colin?
interesting.
I
Colin.
always understood the game.
But you're playing
I just
the game
couldn't
more.
fucking believe, and I still can't believe
That you have to.
that I gotta stand around and that I'm still mad. I mean, I'm still mad as ever.
Now,
That's why.
every show do you have to fucking say hi to some people?
No, I
that,
don't mind that part. That's not.
But I'm
what
saying,
bothers
do
me.
you kind of have to? Like, can you go? I'm done. Do you just get on the bus and go home
No
afterwards and
fucking
go?
way. He's got his
No, I
shakes and
gotta go out and
hands.
say a shake. I mean, I don't really have to do that much. No, that was never the part. I'm trying to figure out what it was where I took those steps. I think it was more like I did more like you. Like I'd have a casual meeting with somebody in power, and I'd feel like the way you feel, which is you're lucky to have me here, and we're equals. When really they had all the money and all the power, and that's how you are, in my opinion. Is you're like, yeah, of course we're here. I belong here. Me and Spielberg. We're equals.
He said, I belong in
you know what I mean?
Spielberg. Spielberg. True that.
So that's what I'm saying. I think it was.
But that's
more
why I
like,
watch you I get the cue.
but-
Because Colin is
He knows how to do
But
it.
I was always more pleasant. I mean, let's face the facts.
you were more likable. You weren't more pleasant.
You know,
There's a difference.
People like Colin, but he's not a pleasant man. Not pleasant.
I'm the most pleasant man in the fucking business.
You're loved.
I'm loved because I'm nice.
You're loved like Mr. Magoo is loved.
now you're crotchety guy.
That's when you know. Whenever a black comedian goes back to the cartoons, they're really going to start trashing you. They always know these stupid cartoons. By the way, Keith had the best description of Robert Kelly the other day, which I have to remind myself before I forget. Because Bob goes around and tries to make the young comics like him, and they fucking fear him. And he said, "Yeah." Keith goes, "He's like Casper the Friendly Ghost. All he wants to do is be loved, and everybody just runs away from him."
I told these fucking guys fucking years ago. I said to Bobby, "There's two people in the world, motherfucker. There's guys who try to be the Hulk." But they really Bill Bixby.
Yeah.
And there's guys that's trying to be Bill Bixby, but they really the Hulk. And that's Bobby. Bobby is trying to keep from being the Hulk all the time. But and you can just see he's got them eyes where it's like, don't make me angry.
The clothes are getting a little tighter. He wants to go full Hulk.
And there's some guys that run around trying to be scary.
Or maybe he should stop eating dessert. I don't know. Something's going on there.
But Bob, he does it.
Bob's an edgy dude, man.
Jaws, remember when I said those black doll eyes that sharks
lifeless eyes, like a doll's
He's got those eyes.
Yeah.
Bobby certainly has those
Bob
eyes.
tries to, but the other side of Bob is he tries to be like the guy, he goes to the young comics, and he's like, dude, and they're sitting at the table like this, terrorized. And he's like, dude, let's hang out. And he just wants to be like the guy that they all like, hey, Bob's here. And they're not.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
And now he's up in Canada.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
I think the world is the world's going in a better place for all of us now.
Yeah.
Yep. I think Colin is kind of like the Zeus of New York.
He's the
I'm
front
the canary in the coal mine.
In
the
comedy. He's like people kind of Colin is he's not old, but he's like the fucking he's the dude,
the patriarch
that everybody kind of looks up to.
The patriarch of the comedy side.
He's one of the older guys in your group. Is that what you're trying to say?
No, not in age wise, just in there's a
That's
lot of older fucking guys that nobody pays a fucking attention to.
Hey, leave Boss out of this.
And wisdom. And wisdom?
Well, leave Voss out of that, too. Wisdom. Jesus.
Wisdom.
And all those things, not just
wise
age.
behind my ears.
I think Nick is Colin's age. They
he's
both
younger
the
than me.
fucking same.
He's younger than me.
But it's good. It'll be good to see. It's good to see him.
I can't wait to see what the show's become because I saw it downtown and now I want to see it on Broadway.
What about
this show of yours, Colin?
Good. What about our next thing when we revisit Tough Crowd in a new format?
Oh shit! Look at you.
You should start working on that now.
Oh shit!
Well, you should bring that fucking thing back.
Where would you take
the world
it?
needs Tough Crowd.
Where would you put it on oxygen now?
I understand that, but you got Jerry. Maybe you could talk Jerry into Tough
put it on
Crowd.
oxygen now.
Put the show on fucking Lifetime.
On the fucking Oprah's new channel.
Everybody else is just fucking sitting around, not wanting to. We used to be like 5 dudes that didn't give a fuck. There's now 5 dudes that just need a job, and we're just like, how edgy can we? We're doing a practice show at 2 PM.
No shit.
Just to see what fucking. It just took the air out of me.
It's a crime that fucking show went away.
But it's 10 years ahead. It's always 10 years ahead.
Ridiculous.
10 years ahead.
Hey,
why did I get an invite to the fucking thing like a first day?
Shit.
I want to fucking go and
you wanted to do a little red carpet action, didn't you?
Once again,
that wasn't up to you.
That's the kind of thing I would think. I would want an invite to things, even though I had never reached out to anybody. I would do the same. I'm saying I would do the same thing, which is, where's my fucking invite? Even though you probably, like me, when people would invite me to that shit, I wouldn't go. That's the other thing. Here's the big mistake.
Here's what makes me sick right now about this fucking magnanimous douche.
You're supposed to invite people.
All of us,
because you feel like the assholes. You call Colin and go,
he's learned.
Can I be at your big fucking debut?
He just learned yesterday.
2 weeks, maybe.
Just yesterday. He went to a media class. Now it's like,
what the fuck is that about? You can't invite yourself to anything. You look like an asshole.
Listen to me. Don't act like I just learned this shit from media training. I've been through therapy. I've been through a lot of fucking bullshit pain that I don't deserve.
You think Joan Rivers had to call and get an invite?
Or
did Joan Rivers get invited?
Did Joan Rivers fucking call you, Colin?
Hey, that's a good fucking point, How do you invite yourself?
No, I said it earlier. My point was you can't invite yourself.
This is not about you. This is about these guys are pissed. They didn't get the invite.
We're all pissed off.
Who isn't pissed?
Jimmy fucking invited himself because he was there.
Because
Jim didn't invite Jimmy.
Knows how to work it.
Yeah, Jim did invite himself, by the way.
Jim knows how to work it. Well, you could blame
I just assumed you didn't have my new number.
Blame my assistant Claire.
That's what I figured.
Blame your
she should
He
have
knows
invited
the
everybody.
lingo and everything.
Well, you guys should have been invited. But Patrice, let's be honest. Patrice is the kind of guy, he first of all, he had this 4th of July barbecue every year.
I'm not invited to that either, Patrice.
So neither am I.
I've never got the invite.
Here's his lame ass excuse.
Can I just say?
Oh, I figured. I knew you wouldn't come. But it's like
That's his excuse to me too. He goes,
can I say?
I didn't invite you because I didn't think you would go.
How
do you know that unless you fucking asked me once?
I fucking love Anthony. You're not Anthony, but Anthony will go. No, I'm not coming.
Yeah, that's true.
Now,
you
won't go that. You don't do that.
I would have went.
But
to your barbecue,
he would have gone.
Absolutely went.
He would have gone.
Some things that blow off, absolutely.
Ever since 3 years ago when we had this discussion with Colin, I invite him to everything I do. And guess what he's been to?
Nothing.
Twice on 4th
of July. It's been 3. I have 3 things a year. So he's been invited to 9 things since
They're all on the days when white people are with their family.
Do you hear? I invite him for Thanksgiving. Why would he rather eat fucking boiled cabbage and bread pudding on his bad Irish fucking cooking family?
All right, here.
Come on over, man.
Give me one invite. If I'm not there, then don't invite me again. That's how I work.
Whoa.
I do.
Give me one challenge.
Give me one challenge. I'll invite you for Thanksgiving. You're not going to come for Thanksgiving because
that's a family day.
Well, some people don't. Some people don't have family. Though.
Some people.
So you can't be insulted.
Some
if I don't
communities
show up for
don't believe in the nuclear family.
You better watch it, Colin. You're fucking in the lot. You're on the radar now.
Right. You can't say stuff like that.
Well, it's Colin Quinn. Hi, I'd like to apologize for a statement I made on a radio program.
Radio show.
He doesn't even know the name anymore. He won't even say Opie and Anthony. He'll be like,
black people don't come to Broadway shows.
Yeah, he's safe.
If they only go to the Scottsboro, they only go when Denzel's there, and then they sit there eating goddamn Mickey D's in the middle of the show.
Holy shit!
Patrice, black people don't go to Broadway shows,
hey,
right?
The McRib is limited. Come on, it's limited.
You know
time.
what it is? Can we all be honest and just say we want to be invited to things?
Of course we would.
Without intentions
of
being
love to be invited.
We just want to be invited.
We're kind of hurt, Colin. We wanted to be there.
Mr. Going to bring us all together all of a sudden in this conversation.
Yeah,
you wanted to be there, though, right, Patrice?
I would like to be asked, because I'm.
But you didn't come all summer.
I treat.
Opie's the only one that actually deserves to be invited. He came. You didn't come all summer.
I live out on Long Island.
I went to the show when it was one guy
from Queens.
I remember when this show was one guy that introed you and then had to run to the back to start the light show.
That's right.
That's how far back I go with this show.
Christ.
And now it's on Broadway with a big set and a director.
Not only that, but I started this at the brokerage in Governors. You could have came there.
I will say Opie is very supportive of
course he is.
Of a few of the guys that come
through.
Oh,
great. He's got to walk out of his house 20 yards and he's anywhere.
No, it doesn't matter. Even when he lived in Holbrook.
Fucking you got
Huntington. I would come in for shows,
Keith will
man.
drive you anywhere you need to go, man. You can just hop in the truck.
Don't beat me up because
why don't you
I
quit
did it when I
trying
was
to
on
take
Long Island as well, man.
But I don't like the fact that you're making everybody inclusive in your shitty bad behavior. I went to media training. I'm trying to help you.
Yes,
I love that he went to media training.
I desperately. Do you hear my voice? I desperately don't want to be this no more.
I know.
Now, but what I'm looking at Colin, right? And I'm
saying I desperately don't want to be this and acting that way are two different things.
But you just learned how to not be an animal yesterday. You've been the Wolfman for fucking 40 years. Now it's a crescent moon. He's a regular human being now.
Are we going to acknowledge he lost weight too? He's on some kind of Broadway diet or
lost
everything?
weight 2 years ago.
No, it's different. You're Hollywood thin now,
you know
man.
What
Don't say the Broadway diet.
You know
that's
what he is?
Something else.
Yeah, that's true.
Opie, you know what he is now? Lean.
Yeah, you're lean and you're wearing the right colors.
You used to be skinny and
those are the right colors.
Now you're lean.
It's not in his pajamas.
Look at the colors he's wearing.
His hair is growing
Someone told
back.
him to wear those colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and how did your hair start growing back?
My hair's not growing back.
It's all thick.
If you have less head because you lost weight, it looks like you have more hair.
Maybe that's what it is.
He's sitting with his eyes closed. Just I've had it.
A little bit of crow's feet collagen. I see it. I fucking there's one less
You
toe on the
Botoxing,
crow's
Colin?
feet.
Larry King didn't give him this shit.
Are you Botoxing?
No.
Have you done the Today Show, things like that?
No.
No?
You did Larry King,
to
though.
do that, but Jerry takes care of that. He mentions the show when he goes on.
Yeah.
They don't invite me on those shows.
They will
like
soon.
Morning
They will. You are no. Don't believe that.
I've done it. I did it
After a
back
while.
in the
You're
day.
back. You're back.
I did it for Tough Crowd. When I did Tough Crowd, here's how stupid I was. When I was doing Tough Crowd, like they put me on those rounds, and I could just see when people don't like you, like you're like so, but they're just their face frowning, but you can barely see the dimple. I used to see that all the time during Tough Crowd.
Not on this run.
Wow, really? No, you're beloved now.
Not on this run.
You're like George Bush with his book. Everyone loves him now. Everyone loves him now.
This guy's George Foreman now. What the fuck?
Everyone loves him now with this book.
And he's like, no, Katrina, I love black people.
Yeah.
And fucking Kanye West is apologizing to him. Like,
yeah,
I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
The fuck? How did that happen?
People adore Bush now because he put this book out. He's being honest. He's a fun guy. They've noticed when you sit down and interview him, he's a genuine fun guy.
I raised my hand. He got me. I wasn't a Bush fan, but, man, this book tour has turned me around. He's likable now. Hate to say it.
And this is
maybe because of the media training he went through.
Maybe you went to media training like me.
Because now all of a sudden I'm finding myself liking this Bush guy.
You know, Patrice, it's funny. You know, when I'm doing Long Story Short at the Helen Hayes Theater, telecharge.
Now and forever.
Through January 11th, 11 weeks. But,
I hope you have to do it for 20 straight years.
It's going to be a run.
I hope it runs like the Fantastics.
I mean, I hope the show, you know, from your lips to God's ears, Anthony.
So 9 shows a week?
8. You have 3 on Saturday and 6, 7, 8.
3 on Saturday.
You have to do 3 on
2,
Saturday?
5, and 8 on Saturday.
And that's why you got to be in shape, right? You got to be.
I've been in shape for 2 years.
But you got to be in top condition, though. Give me some advice. Can you mentor once in your life? So do you have to be fucking
Last time
in shape?
I mentored, you guys dragged me down. Did you remember your great speech on Tough Crowd? Right at the end, when we found out it was canceled, Patrice just had me crying. He gave this speech, everybody's like talking about the show, and he goes, see, Colin did this show to kind of lift us all up. But whatever he said about it, we just dragged him down to all levels and destroyed him.
You're not a good friend, Patrice.
It was hilarious.
Because he was fucking... Colin
needed that.
He fought for bums.
He needed that.
He fought for pure bums.
Like
thinking he could pull everyone up, but everybody just dragged him
him
down.
down.
It was one of the funniest speeches. I wish I had
perfect.
some of those. Now a lot of them are on YouTube, but I wish I could see some.
That is perfect.
Patrice would give these
Anybody
speeches.
ask me anything about my career, they'll go, "What? I go Tough Crowd, man."
Yeah.
That was it. That was as close as it gets to doing what you want to. This radio show is like as close as it gets to you just doing something,
just doing your shit,
saying something
without having
just
to
talking shit.
Wait, let's get back to this. 8 shows a week.
That's what I'm saying.
Holy shit!
What can I say, fellas? I'm like, you know,
It's an hour and a half.
I'm like Christian Chenoweth.
Hour and a half.
He knows
he
all
doesn't
the
even know
Broadway
who that
stars.
is.
I do.
I know. He doesn't.
She lives in my building.
That's a woman, and Chenoweth is like her daughter.
Shut up.
She's a
It's
tiny little
nothing to do with that.
pipsqueak.
He only knows when Fantasia was in The Color Purple.
She's a big Broadway star.
I told you.
It's an hour? How long is the show?
Hour 15.
Hour 15. Sweet, short and sweet. Bam.
Yeah, you in, you out.
You do that at the Cellar. Fuck it.
That's long story
But ain't
short.
too bad. The 3 shows on fucking Saturdays.
That's brutal.
And it's a 2 p.m.
2, 5, and 8. Wow. So you can cut. We'll invite you to the 2. You'll be late for the 5, and you'll stay for the 8.
You know what, too? Can I in defense of comics, and he knows this. Comedians, like, when we do shit, like, it's Colin. So it's like, hey, Colin, when you finishing the Broadway thing, you coming down to the Cellar. Like, that's how it's like. We don't go.
That'll stop.
Oh, we're going to support each other kind of thing. It's like, oh, Colin's over here.
Yeah,
You don't think of it like, you know, I mean, I think maybe I'm talking just in our little fucked up circle.
No, I understand what you mean.
You're talking just in your little circle. You're talking about yourself.
But look at like Norton. Me and Norton are great friends. We don't talk ever.
No.
I never talk to Norton. And when I do, it's like, yeah, one of us has got to go. But like, I love him as a dear friend, but it's like, I don't
You always got to go somewhere, right?
Yeah, we don't talk.
Yeah.
None of us talk. I don't talk to fucking Nick.
No.
Keith, we don't talk. Well, we're all like
Isn't that
buddies.
an odd thing? Yeah. To defend each other and everything, but you don't talk.
When these mics are off, there's nothing worth talking about.
No.
It is, I guess.
Not really.
But that's what I'm saying about his show. It's like, it's not even, to me, it's like, I should be like, fucking Colin's on Broadway, but it's like, you go, oh, Colin got a show, man. I heard it's good, man.
It really is.
I'll see you. I'll talk to you tomorrow or something. That's how.
Are you gonna go, Patrice?
That's how you feel. Yeah, I gotta go because it's big.
It is big.
But
Telecharge.
let me just explain something before this fool distorts the entire thing. Every one of the rest of these assholes shows up at the show, calls up and goes, hey, I want to get to the show. They talk to my assistant. It's only him, but he's going, well, you know, the way we are. You need more than media training. You need serious psychological help like I got. You need therapy because your distorted view. Oh, everybody's like me. No, they're not.
No one's like you, Patrice.
What was your big issue?
He goes like this.
Colin, what was your big issue that you needed
like this.
some kind of therapy? What was your issue? What did you have to
No
get
issue
over?
in particular.
No? What was
First
it,
of all, if there was, I wouldn't even talk about it.
Well, I was just asking.
Just a general makeover?
We all got our crosses to bear, as
Exactly.
they say.
Wow, you're getting angry. You getting angry, Colin?
I can't be. I know what it is, and it bothers me bad
because you know what it is. You can't fix it.
It drags me down. I cannot be nice when I don't like you. Like I can't.
Fake nice.
I can't be fake nice. I tried telling you,
but do you see how it says
painful.
But wait a minute. Do you see how he says it like it's a big revelation? Everybody knows this about you.
They don't know that. They don't know.
They
just think I'm a fucking.
You can't be real
They just think
nice.
I'm an asshole.
Fake nice,
But it's
real
like-
nice. You just can't be nice.
It's like the girl in the morning. It's like the girl in the morning that goes, "Good morning," and it's 5 in the morning or whatever, and it's like, "Good morning," and you go, "Are you serious? Like this is oppressive to me. Like to make me do something likable right now at this moment.
Good
like
morning. Like you got to answer back.
Like it's
nice.
but it's what he has to do now that I'm watching Colin for my lead.
And you're
to
not
see
gonna,
how fucking
Colin
Colin gets through it.
You're not gonna do
if
it.
Colin can do
like
it, I
that-
can fucking do it.
I don't like that I've become, in the past half hour, you guys have characterized me as like the new Ben Vereen. Just smiling my way to fucking success going,
You're
yes,
smiling.
sir.
You're smiling
Bullshit.
more.
I'll do it my fucking way. I always have and I always will.
You're now the litmus test for some scumbag that made it. What is this?
Exactly.
No, but he's a
Some
he's
fucking
a
sellout.
trooper.
Yes,
That's
No, not a sellout. Just
You're not a sellout.
a trooper who deserves it. You deserve it.
Oh, I don't deny that at all. I deserve more than what I got.
Here's what he's now got to balance curmudgeon and grateful old asshole. He's got to figure out a way that people think is cute.
Not either of those are really good, by the way.
I know. It's like a
Did you
fucking
notice
bat in my fucking ribs. That really hurts.
He knows it's true, though.
Yeah, he has to
He knows
fucking.
it's
It's a
true.
balance now. He has to fucking. I'm trying to balance.
Curmudgeon and grateful old asshole.
Yeah.
With people that you don't like go to try to kiss you. And you don't pull back to go. Why are you kissing me? Why would you do that?
But I was
But
never
now you
like
gotta kiss.
that.
You got to kiss now.
How do you think I ran Tough Cry? I was the front man that actually schmoozed everybody.
I fucking.
Unfortunately.
But look at you.
I was the guy that had to deal with everybody, the networks, all that stuff. I was
But you're
always fine
likable.
like that. That's what I'm saying.
But
It's
you're a
not like-
fucking animal. You bit heads off over there.
That was the problem. Is I fucked
There you
around
go.
with all
Did
people.
he?
Just a few of the wrong
He
power
fucking
people.
chomped. He
I
Good for
fucked
him,
around
man.
with the wrong
But
people.
that good for him, but not good for him. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but he didn't want to water down what he believed in.
But Colin, did you learn from that now to realize, I could
Well,
figure
to a
out how
degree
this
I
works?
did. To a degree I didn't. I can't
Good
do.
question.
I can't. Obviously, when it comes down to believe, if I'm doing something like
What
this,
would you do
really-
different on Tough Crowd?
on Tough Crowd?
Back then, though. Go back then. What would you do different? Not the new Tough Crowd, the old Tough Crowd. What would you do different?
I would say, Patrice, may I please interject?
Oh, fuck. I want to hug Colin. I want to hug
Just
Colin.
once a show. I'd say, Mr. O'Neill, may I please have the floor? I loved it. I mean, Tough Crowd.
Fuck, man.
One thing about Tough Crowd I have to say, there's a few little changes, of course, I would make with the way I dealt with, some of the people in power, but ultimately, I have to say I don't have regrets about the fucking guys that were doing it. It was
No, it's great.
It was everything they claim they want. It was groundbreaking. Guys like just, they were just being so distinctive and unique. So I mean, that I don't really regret. I can't.
Yeah, then they
regret.
lie and then realize they didn't want that.
And they realized they didn't want that.
Yeah,
but
well,
like you said, now they're starting to
They
get
didn't
used to
want-
that kind of
they didn't want
attitude.
you
But they'll
doing
never
that.
they'll never see the likes of these motherfuckers again.
No.
Because the difference is, I'm gonna tell you for real, it was really made up of a bunch of guys who thought that we were outside the business. Like everybody. But for real,
I guess you proved yourselves wrong.
but that's what it was.
None of these motherfuckers worked a day since that show ended.
Oh, you
Where's the
know how many
insult?
fucking enemies? I got enemies that I didn't know I had
Yeah,
from Tough
you
Crowd,
did.
man.
You did.
Really?
Oh, fucking! I can name them. I can name them.
No, why is that?
Yeah.
Why is that?
All of them. Kathleen Madigan, Dom Herrera, fucking Bobby Slayton.
Why?
Because this show pulled skirts up.
Yeah, but because you were voicing your opinions on certain things, people get mad.
You know why?
The fuck is that?
You know why? It's because that show.
I like the way he said it, like it was Katzenberg and fucking.
Yeah, no kidding.
Respect these. I made enemies for like.
But I'm talking about comics, fellow comics. I don't even know who the fuck on top. Like fucking,
That's the part we'll never know.
Why are you worried that those guys don't like you?
No, but he's saying something.
He's not.
But he's saying something else. We'll never know who on top.
Like I don't know who didn't, but I know the comics that didn't. But because the show,
but he's saying
comedy,
the people that we don't know.
There's guys that what the show did was show the difference between dudes, funny guys. And comedians.
Let me tell you
something. Comedians
you're right.
aren't funny guys, and some comics aren't funny.
What comedians don't realize is the audience doesn't fucking really notice that. Within your guys' whole circle,
they did notice.
They'll sit there and be like, fuck, I'm not funny. I'm not coming off as funny. I'm a comic. I could go on stage and do my act, but I can't sit here and bullshit and be funny.
Yes.
So now they look at you like, motherfucker, this guy's taking this opportunity to make me look bad.
And they thought it made him look bad, but it was just us being funny.
But the audience just sits there going like, oh, that's
But some
funny.
motherfuckers flourished on that show. Fucking Greg Proops, Pat Cooper, fucking, those popped to mind, but it was a million motherfuckers who came on and they knew how to bullshit.
Hey man, it's similar with our show. We've had a lot of guys that are supposedly very, very funny, and they have bombed horribly on this show because they can't just hang.
Their act is funny, and then
they're mad at us that we didn't help them get into their bits. It's like that's not how this fucking works, man. Turn on the mic and say something, of interest.
So it just don't.
Very similar, man.
You don't know what we said some terrible shit. But it was funny. It was
absolutely funny.
It's too bad.
Absolutely funny.
It's not about that. It's about Colin.
Long story short.
How would you like? Telecharge.
Helen Hayes Theater.
How about
across from Al Pacino?
How would you like to have a show? You're the host of a show like me, and the minute you're saying something you think is kind of deep and funny, and suddenly you hear, "Shut up."
That's right.
But one good thing about Patrice, I give him credit when he says "shut up." 99% of the time, you're like, yeah, that was true.
I'm really starting to go off. I'm pontificating here.
I'm so fucking happy for Colin, man.
Of course. I think everybody that knows Colin.
Stop being happy for me. It's only the beginning. This show is just one thing.
Good.
At the Helen Hayes.
Stop with the fucking I'm going to show everybody attitude. Just enjoy fucking Broadway, asshole.
No. I can't.
And he says this is the beginning, so maybe we'll be invited to the next thing.
It'll be on HBO. It'll be they'll film it.
This is an HBO show,
Colin. I'm sure they're working on it.
This is for HBO all the way. You know that.
He knows.
That's once again.
You got the deal already?
The scintilla of what I'm trying to do.
He's got plans and ideas now.
I got plans and ideas. I've been working on it for years. All those papers are going to get done. If I have to burn this fucking country down, I'll do it.
Maybe we'll be invited to the HBO taping. That would be nice.
I'm sorry, Opie. You're right. You should have been invited. I don't feel guilty about it.
You shouldn't.
You were supposed to come this summer.
Yeah, you never went to
I'll just watch it when it's bootlegged.
You never went.
I support.
Someone will videotape it.
You can't support
it. You understand? Anthony's got this whole
I don't leave my
subculture,
house.
like Long Island fucking dirtbag subculture life. He's got a whole pipe. He's got pipelines to shit you guys don't even understand.
How come you don't get no pressure to be a friend?
I don't know.
How the fuck do you get away with not being a friend?
I'm very honest about who I am and what I am. My family knows. Like, I talk to my family once every 2 months, and they're like, you should really drop by more often.
You don't think you should fucking go see Colin?
I absolutely want to, and I should.
He came when Tommy Caroline's and sat next to my Aunt Margaret. She talked to zero the whole show.
Yeah. Oh, really? I love seeing Colin. But you know what? The whole thing, I think I think too far in advance. It's like, all right, I got to do this. I got to get my car. I got to drive. I'll probably have a couple of drinks. Now I got to risk driving back drunk, or I could take the train.
Get a car.
So I got to take a cab and do this.
Do you understand that
everything's a pain in the ass
underneath the wild lifestyle of this radio guy is a Long Island dolt? It's like, I got to drive. The Southern State, you see, it's a mess.
Oh God! I knew I should have
Syracuse's
taken
finest.
the Parkway.
Here's Syracuse's five. Actually, Sam's in here to set up the next section for you, Colin, because this is going to be your last appearance on our show. We want you to go out with a bang.
Oh, wow.
Man.
You know what?
This is it for Colin.
That's it.
We've noticed, Colin.
This is his.
We've noticed.
This is his last drop by. This is his last.
This is like you'll never
he
see me
actually
again.
already doesn't want it, but he's throwing us a bone.
This is his first
how he hasn't
scheduled last drop by. This is a mixture.
Right,
you notice how he hasn't said it's not? By the way,
it's true. He's
shaking his head but he hasn't said it's not.
Yeah. Just tired.
Sam, what is happening after the break for Colin Quinn?
Well, after the break, it's been requested for a long time, and I thought I would wait for Mr. Quinn to come and bring it back to the show. It's PFG TV. Pretty effing great.
Just for you, Colin.
Great TV, which is Scorch's like public access show.
Public access?
What is it?
This is a show that not only is it in New Hampshire, but I mean, according to Scorch, it's in cities across this country and others.
Oh, according to Scorch.
Yeah.
So where is it, really? New Hampshire, right?
Well, it would just be,
That's pretty
just
much
New
it.
Hampshire.
Yeah. All around the whole country. Hey, Scorch. Kingdom of Nakedness.
So after the break, we do that?
Can Colin stay with us
Colin,
after the break?
Of course.
Does he got to take off? Let's look at his people. Does he have to go anywhere?
And why is she writing the whole time in the corner?
That's Adrian. I told you she's writing a book about comedy for years.
Oh.
So she's writing about stuff right now?
Yes.
Book about comedy for years?
I think she's taking notes.
Anthony,
What's
she
going
talked
on?
to you.
She's taking notes.
But she talked to you. You guys are crazy.
She's taking notes, and then they're going to have a meeting after the show, all the things he did right and wrong during this
appearance. If you want to talk to the public,
during this big media appearance.
We'll talk to you. Elise, come in.
Oh,
that's the publicist.
Is this the publicist?
I knew it.
Ah, shit.
Oh, boy.
See, if she says no, I don't want to come in.
Just find out where he's scheduled.
I would love to know.
Can we just let's do a schedule?
Where?
No. Hold on. I want to start. What has he done right as far as this appearance goes, and what has he done wrong? And be honest.
Everything right.
Huh?
Everything right?
Everything right.
Everything right? Anything wrong?
She would never say that in public. She's going to drag him out there and point in his face
and go
in the corner after I told you not to share any more moments like that. Don't tell him you went to therapy. People don't want to hear that you're crazy.
And she's going to strongly suggest that he doesn't do appearances like this one anymore.
Just bring up the show more.
Never. He loves you guys. He's done everything right.
Say the long story short.
Thank you.
And who helps him with his clothes now?
Tell a charge.
Yeah, that's not his clothes. Who took him shopping?
Yeah.
Who cleaned him up?
I don't know.
Who cleaned you up, Colin?
What's your schedule today?
Yeah,
what's the
what's
next 4
next?
things today?
He's hanging with you guys.
Well, we're only till 10.
Oh, boy,
so
you got
what
to
does he
fire
do
her,
afterwards?
We should be doing big shows
I got to do
now.
the marriage ref today.
Oh, you're doing the marriage ref. Right.
Fucking Seinfeld Mafia. I want in. You're part of the. I want in. I want in.
Let me tell you something. Exactly.
I want in the Seinfeld Mafia,
you'll get in the
motherfucker.
Seinfeld Mafia.
No, I want it's like because they got George Wallace. Dude, I'm gonna fucking.
That's not why.
That's
Dude,
exactly.
you fucking nailed it.
I want in.
Why De Niro couldn't be a made man in Goodfellas. Same reason.
Yep.
You nailed it.
Well, I can be a friend of
You'd be a friend.
Collins.
Yeah, you're a good
So
fella.
fucking, I'm
Can
a
you
friend of
imagine
yours.
he would bring the marriage ref down with one of his opinions on marriage and women? He would destroy the entire show.
Doesn't know how to keep it within the lines.
They'd actually go back to the friggin' 60s and you just see, boom, a test pattern. The show is no longer on the air. Stay tuned for a rerun of I Love Lucy.
I can't disagree with that, Patrice. I can't disagree with that one, man. You would destroy the marriage rep.
Fuck the marriage ref.
Would you bring up the Doski Punch of the fucking pirate?
Excuse me.
Do we have to go back to the John Gibson appearance?
I want in the Seinfeld Mafia.
Excuse me, did I just hear you say, fuck the marriage ref?
No, I mean, when I say fuck
The publicist wants you out of here. She's looking at her BlackBerry. She's very nervous.
no,
Boy,
not
that's an
fuck the
interesting
marriage
way,
ref.
She's
that's an
very
interesting way to
nervous.
get into
But I
Seinfeld
mean-
Mafia by going, fuck the marriage ref.
I mean, wait, let me reiterate. Fuck being on, like, that's not how I want to get into stuff in the
okay, that's
mafia.
different.
See, this is your problem right here.
I
you
How
can't
do
say
you want
fuck
to
the
get on?
marriage rep.
You want to get on through the respect from the other people in that group.
Yes, I want
Then
to.
you can't be part of the Seinfeld Mafia.
I want to get in have an opportunity to join the Seinfeld Mafia.
That would be a great
so funny.
place to be.
He goes,
There's
I didn't
so
say
few in there.
I like the way he said. He didn't say. I didn't say fuck the marriage ref. I said fuck being on. That cleans it up.
Oh,
God damn, man.
I want
shit.
God,
Who
we
else
love
is
you.
in it? I'm trying to think. Is Papa, Colin? Who else is
Jerry.
in it?
That's it.
Larry?
Well, Larry David's a
action,
fucking. He's a family of his own. They split off in two families.
He's a Don.
Really?
They're like Bananos and what's his name?
Yeah, the
Wanda's in the Larry David fan in the Larry
Wanda's
David
Larry
house.
David
Yeah.
camp.
So why not Keith Robinson?
The Seinfeld camp.
No, Keith is in the Wanda.
Keith is in the Wanda. Keith is a friend of Wanda's, but
so
he's not a friend of ours. He's a friend of
Wanda's a capo. And he's a soldier.
Yes, we got to put up a chart.
Yeah, we got to put up a mafia fucking.
It's fucking Larry David.
I would love to see that. I would love to see that.
And the branches that call him Colin.
Colin's a capo, big time capo.
Yeah, big time.
I'm gonna tell you how much.
And then
Colin,
you and Jimmy and shit are under Colin.
Can I tell you what Colin is in the? Because he's been part of the fucking Seinfeld Mafia since the first Tough Crowd show on NBC.
That's right.
Yeah.
And Seinfeld would have to call him in and go, look, Colin. You know, Colin, if this was gangster shit, he shoots people right away.
Yeah.
Seinfeld has something close in his heart, but he shoots you. He comes in and he's trying to fucking give you a little bit of what do you call it? You know, interrogation.
Yeah, a little
and
interrogation.
Colin just goes, "Fuck this," and shoots it. He goes, "You can't do that.
Can't just do that.
Now Colin is becoming the leader.
You got to have a sit down.
Right.
You know,
And
you
then
need
it's
to sit down.
Papa's concierge.
Constantly, yeah.
No trouble from Pops. You need a black thug.
Yeah, Papa would never say "fuck the marriage ref."
No,
I
nobody
didn't say fuck the marriage ref.
Being on the marriage ref.
Because you're saying
I'm
yo
sorry,
fuck the marriage
Patricia.
ref. I'm saying I have other useful
right.
uses than
You
the
know what
marriage
was on?
ref.
You know what was on with me today?
Who?
Lauren Graham and Mary J. Blige. And Mary J. Blige, don't act like
She's having. Well, I
ahead.
read that. But that's in black trade.
Oh, look at him keeping the
Look,
fucking.
you learned right there.
He just took
You
the
kept your
bridge and
mouth
threw
shut.
some water on the match.
He said, "I ain't burning this bridge." Hey, Chris Rock's in the Seinfeld Mafia.
He
right?
absolutely is.
Yeah, we got
but Chris
another one in
Rock,
there.
I think he fashions himself as a Don.
As a Dom,
but he's
not.
black.
He's under there.
he's got his own family.
Yeah, but it's a black family though.
Yeah.
But he still has to, he's like Nicky Barnes. He has to go through the mafia.
He's fucking He's Stacks from Goodfellas, falling asleep when he should be getting the truck. Fucking
He's not Stacks. Chris Rock ain't Stacks from fucking Goodfellas, man.
He's Stacks. He's Stacks.
You'll be late for your own
Fucking Kramer's gonna go over his house and shoot him.
He's definitely not
thought you were
Stacks.
here with one of your bitches.
He's definitely not Stacks. But Chris Rock has a family of his own, but he has to go through.
What about the Sandler family?
Yeah, the Sandler family.
Yeah, we
Oh
don't-
shit!
we don't
He's a
talk about
Don
Yeah,
too,
that's
yeah.
got fucking all the old SNL guys.
Which has a Judd Apatow family, which comes through, and
Yeah, the different ones.
but I would say
man.
Seinfeld has to be at the top of the family.
Seinfeld's a big Seinfeld mafia. It's very hard to
Seinfeld's
get
big,
into.
and
He's
he's
like
also
Gambino.
the Don G of New York, so that's more
Yeah,
like
yeah.
And the fact that motherfucking zillionaire walks around,
It's a good way to get in too, by the way.
dude, with just by himself. You got to respect
Why don't you
that.
spread the
man.
word that goes on a little more on radio. That he's
But
just
I'm
walking
saying
around
it's
alone.
not a spread. It's
Fucking
just a
Al-Qaeda.
fucking guy. He's
Al-Qaeda's
just,
out there.
He comes on. He's what's up?
Blow up an institution.
Just see him. Just
King
like
of the Jews.
Joe Pesci. Joe Pesci. You'll see that fuck. You just be like, is this Joe Pesci? Like
What the fuck's
buying
he
a
doing?
hot dog right here? Like,
Jerry's very New York.
I just got a tweet from Colin's publicist.
Oh shit.
The Twitter account CQ on Broadway.
Oh, what happened? What is it
It
saying?
just says, "I am Colin Quinn is now on the Opie and Anthony show."
Oh well, good thing we know.
Did you
that.
just do that? Who's running CQ on Broadway?
It's
on Twitter?
automated. They just punch his whole year's schedule in, and a computer pumps the plugs out.
I am Colin Quinn is now on the Opie and Anthony show.
Oh my
Wow, you
god!
You got people working it as you're on the show.
Disgusted.
Well, I hope people are listening into the show, and I certainly hope they buy tickets to the Hot New Broadway
Yes.
show.
I strongly suggest you see the show. All kidding
I mean, the
aside.
show's a real
We should sell some
gutbuster.
tickets.
A humdinger.
It's hilarious. It really is hilarious, man. And
Would you
it's
say?
very
Would you
smart.
say an hour and a half, hour 15? Are we coming to see education? We coming to see comedy? We coming to see all of it
Makes you think.
encompassed? What
It's a thinking man's comedy.
And up.
I want to know.
I don't like you now taking turn as the interviewer trying to show me your fucking radio skills.
Let's take a break.
I like what
That
you
wasn't
said.
fucking nice.
take a break.
That's not nice, Colin. I'm fucking.
Let's take a break. We got Scorch Audio next just for Colin Quinn, the big Broadway star. You're going to love this shit after the break.
Ooh, look at that Twitter plug.
I like Twitter plugs.
Yeah, why not?
I don't think it really does anything, but it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
You get all these followers,
people.
and then you get like maybe 0.5% of the people actually reading your shit.
Is that what happens?
Yeah, and it happens to everybody.
Yeah?
Yeah. No doubt in my mind.
I don't tweet that often. I only tweet when I'm sitting back, drinking a few beers.
So you're tweeting all the time, then?
Well, yeah, exactly.
What was that tweet you did last night about the McHale's Navy was on to celebrate Veterans Day?
I was like, I said because it was ridiculous, and I think it was HBO comedy to give them because HBO does play like a lot of those cool World War II things and shit like that. But HBO comedy doesn't have to get in on the Veterans Day thing by playing 1997's McHale's Navy with fucking
Tom Arnold.
Tom Arnold. I was like, yeah, there you go, veterans.
I don't remember that.
Thanks for your service. Here's a big pile of shit. Like, what the fuck? Every channel doesn't have to get involved. Like, it's a Veterans Day. Let's play fucking Sergeant Bilko.
That's what programmers are supposed to do.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
So to look at all the holidays and go, you know, it'd be great this, and people go, perfect.
Good.
Media training?
Yeah.
You learn that in media training.
I never
That's
liked
right.
when they played a Christmas episode in the summer, like on a sitcom.
I don't like the fact that every fucking
that?
show has Christmas episodes for all Christmas. It's so annoying.
Who cares?
It's annoying.
Like that.
Hey,
You know
people
what
are
a
sharing.
great show was? Seinfeld.
Yeah.
That was a great show.
People are sharing their stories about that cruise ship.
Oh, are they?
Just a horrific scene, man.
It's a bunch
What
of old
happened?
people.
The news
Oh, my
nothing happened.
goodness.
That's the problem. But the news is all over it. They're sharing their stories.
They did not have the chocolate buffet at midnight.
I don't know if I would go on the same line, but that's another story.
She's a trooper.
She's a trooper. Well, that's
Look at
the
these
bottom line
elderly
here, right?
people.
She's a trooper, clearly having a good time. And I don't think anyone's going to
monks.
hold it against her. We were joking. Maybe that could be a negative campaign ad. When she runs, she organized.
Oh, shut up.
Maybe
Look
we
at
could
these-
do a tough crowd cruise ship tour.
That'd be great.
You guys would kill each other. All right, hey, PFG TV, let's get into this. Sam.
Yeah.
Get a mic and let's roll with this shit. This is for Colin Quinn. I am Colin Quinn on Twitter, by the way. We're talking about Twitter.
That's right. Well, you could get him a few ways now with the show.
Yeah,
also.
that's true. That's true.
Yeah, tell it, Sean.
He's a beat man already.
Helen Hayes. Dude.
Only took an hour
Long
to break
story
him.
short, Colin Quinn.
Sam,
Yeah.
Scorch is back, huh?
That's right.
With a
We never went
vengeance.
away. We just go away because we can't take too much.
Too much.
Too much.
Right.
Yeah, Scorch is like LSD. You just don't want to do it all the time.
No.
But every once in a while, it's fun.
It's nice to revisit.
Yeah.
Because you go into a different world.
Yeah, the
This
show's
is-
like pot. You can do it every day. It's fun.
Yeah.
So for the new listeners, just summarize. What is this Scorch character all about?
Well, Scorch is a man who taught me everything I know about radio.
Yeah.
He was Syracuse's finest rock DJ. I got hooked up with an internship after interning here and going back up to Syracuse.
You did. You were a traitor. You left here just to go up to Syracuse. And,
Scorch
and
stole
intern
me away.
for Scorch.
Well, we knew Scorch before you, and
Yeah.
unfortunately for him, he was pizza and we were hamburger.
Right, and that's the program director. He
Right.
said both are great, but the station's more heading towards hamburgers than
And
pizza.
you're pizza. Because pizza's great. A lot of times I want pizza.
I got an update on that program director, by the way,
Oh.
about a year ago.
Dead?
He's a greeter at a supermarket.
No way.
Oh.
Yeah, that's how bad his
Using
life
his
got.
communication skills.
Yeah, that's how bad his life got.
Yeah, that's good. Good for
He
him.
greets people at a big time grocery store.
The guy that
in
cut
the Boston area.
placenta falls to the floor line out of Lightning Crashes because I think his wife told
Oh,
him.
fuck! I forgot about
You
that.
remember that?
He was
We used to
editing
get
songs
ragged on all
before
the
anyone
time.
else started doing it.
Editing songs. There's a line, the placenta falls to the floor in Lightning Crashes.
Right. I
forgot
and,
about that one.
Our program director, and I'm convinced, in my opinion, that his wife was so
Hated us.
overbearing
She
and
fucking
hated
hated
us,
us.
hated the station, hated the rock music, hated that offended her, that he cut it out of the song, so the song started on the second verse. And we would get mocked for it because people would be like, BCN doesn't do it.
Right.
You guys are faggots. And we'd have to sit there and go, yes, we're faggots. Sorry.
Well, that is very offensive, the placenta
Yeah,
falling.
placenta falling to the floor is just it conjures up an image, Colin.
Well, then don't fucking play the song.
yeah, then just don't play the fucking thing.
PFG TV's back.
Right, so Scorch, after tearing it up in Syracuse, decided to go to New Hampshire and leave his co-host behind without mentioning it to him until the day before. Scorch is the best because the entire time I was
Fend
there,
for yourself, Scorch.
I was with him for 9 months. Not only was he fending for himself, but he was telling his co-host, Paulie, don't worry about it. I'm sending out tapes of us. They're going to pick us up somewhere. Don't worry about it. He was telling him, do not send your tapes out because I'm sending out tapes of both of us, while he already knew that in 2 months he was going to New Hampshire without Paulie.
He didn't want him sending his tapes out, so Paulie didn't get another gig?
Yeah.
Oh,
and there was no reason for it.
I love watching Colin as we talk about Scorch. It's my favorite thing in the world.
You learn a lot from Scorch.
Colin can't get enough of Scorch.
You do.
And while Scorch told me that he would technically be making around the same amount of money, which, since Scorch lies constantly, is obviously less money, with the bar gigs added on to his salary, he'd be making 6 figures with bar gigs.
Plus, it was that classic relationship of like the older kind of pompous guy who thinks he's schooling this young kid. He doesn't see the contempt.
I know.
He doesn't see
the sarcasm that's dripping off of this kid every time Scorch went to give him.
Learn from me.
So words of wisdom.
Just noticing everything the whole time.
Oh yeah, Scorch! Wow, what a great bit of info you just gave me.
When I was
you take that with you, kid.
Writing Scorch's emails that were from listeners.
No, go get me a cup of coffee.
Pushing him around, stabbing his friend in the back, but he doesn't think
it's called paying your dues. Paying your dues, kid. I did it. Oh, really?
I had to write like 5 or 6 emails every night. And he'd tell me to. All of them shouldn't be from Syracuse because they could listen to streaming. So make sure they're from New York, from New York City.
They're not listening. Streaming.
All right, well
let's.
It leads us to his big cable access show.
Right, he moved to New Hampshire.
He doesn't look at it as a cable access show.
No, it's on the My 9 or whatever the equivalent is, the My Network.
But he pays during the paid programming portion.
Right, it's Saturday late night, and right before the show starts, it says the following show has been paid for.
Yeah.
The views expressed are not those of My Network Television.
They don't even say not necessarily.
No, they're not.
It was actually they put absolutely not the opinion of this station.
Right.
We didn't even want to accept his money, but we're very poor.
But Scorch talks like My Network came and saw his public access show and says, we need this for our network.
I got picked up for another season.
Right, exactly,
I was able to finagle a few bucks.
I'm going to be part of the Seinfeld Mafia soon.
And he spends half the show.
Yeah, sure he is.
He spends half the show just asking for sponsors.
Yeah,
which is just trying to get people to give him money that he doesn't share with his staff.
He's gonna fucking do a commercial for maple syrup up there, up in the fucking.
He has done.
boonies.
Yes,
maple syrup.
He's done stuff for.
Well, let's get right into the audio.
Yeah, let's hear some of Scorch's wonderful TV
show. Scorch starts the show by fist pumping Nick and making hilarious fisting jokes. He says nothing about pause for a cause, then goes back to fisting jokes.
Fist me. Fist me, Nick. Fist me.
Oh, I love fisting you.
Why do I always miss
it?
You know it's going to be a fine day when you can't even fist your best friend.
Or you miss fisting.
I miss fist my best friend. That's not a good thing. Welcome, everybody. Scorch's BFG TV. Get up.
He's the best. Welcome, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he treats it like it's a real deal, like late night.
Like it's Letterman or something.
Right. Yeah. He's
no clue that no one gives a shit about him or his show.
He actually did once on the show say, he talked about something he saw on Leno, but he wouldn't mention Leno's name because he said he didn't want to bring up the competition's name. He actually said
he sits at a card table. He sits at a folding card table. It's like the Little Rascals putting on a show.
It is.
It's horrible.
It's slightly worse.
Pay as you exit. That's right, Spank.
Welcome, everybody. Scorch's BFG TV. Get up. Yeah.
Get up.
Oh, my God. What in the...
I love the smattering of applause. How many people are at this taping?
I mean, they can only fit, like...
Is this the Chinese place still, or did he get kicked out of there?
No, now he's in a local access TV studio. But, I mean, you could fit 15 people maybe in there.
All right.
But I'm telling you, this is the most popular show in Manch Vegas.
Manch Vegas?
That's what they call it.
That's a go Manch. Remember last time?
Right, Manch Vegas.
Right. Patrice is done.
Patrice is just nodded off at Scorch.
You need orange juice? You're good?
No, this ain't.
That's not that. You're just tired?
Scorch.
All right.
Sorry.
What an interesting thing, for anybody wondering. Last week we didn't air because I was in my little cage for the pause for the cause. So,
pause to talk about that.
I am just now starting to recover.
Is that the event where we had one of our listeners throw paint on him?
Throw paint on him.
You know that one, right, Colin?
Which one?
Where he sits.
Was it paint or mustard?
It was paint. Where he sits in a dog cage.
For the whole weekend or whatever?
To raise money for dogs.
Cause for pause. Cause for pause.
Right, cause for pause.
And he gets in the cage, the doggy cage, and people come by, see him in the doggy cage, and give him money for the cause. But something, does it go to the cause? Hey, who knows? Maybe there should be an accounting.
Yeah.
It's going to.
So we thought it would be a good idea if our listeners threw paint on him.
So he had to listen because he couldn't get out of the cage. So they threw paint on him.
That's when he stopped calling the show.
We haven't heard
that pretty much ended our relationship.
I'll never forget when I was trying to get him to come back on the air, and he goes, "Yeah, Sammy, this is not cool. Somebody just came up and threw yellow paint on me." Scorch, I don't know what's happening. Some of our listeners get overzealous.
Yeah.
We never told them to do that. I know, Sammy. I know. The guys love me. I know.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, he has no clue. He thinks we just absolutely love him, which I guess is kind of
Gonna play douche dressing. Yeah, I love the guy, but, I don't
What does he say? We share ideas?
Yeah, when I first was interviewing with him outside of a Bennigan's, he said that you guys share ideas. Sometimes he'll do stuff from your show, whereas the same way you guys have done stuff from his show, Fields for Meals, and things like that.
Oh, so he took credit for Fields for
How's he
Meals.
taking credit for that?
That was his idea.
Get the fuck out of here.
Fields for Meals, douche
better do that this
dressing.
year.
They do rhyme. Fields for Meals rhymes, and Scorch loves
Scorch is
to
a
rhyme.
Big rhymer.
Now starting to recover. I was crunched up like when you're a human being living in
He couldn't think of anything that's
of
crunched
anything
up.
that gets crunched
He
up.
couldn't think of something that I was crunched up like a crunched up thing. That's Chip Chipperson.
It's not really a natural thing to do, but we're going to talk about that soon. Hey, look, why is it, Mark, can you get a close-up of my blood? Why is it every time that I fist you, I get bloody?
Because we're tight.
Oh, yeah. Someone likes that.
Because my fist is tight. There you go. That's a good one.
That's a good one.
His fist is tight.
But the fist isn't tight. With the anus would have to be tight.
No.
The fist would have to be big. And you'd have to, I don't know. I don't even want to figure it out. I'm
good one.
exhausted.
The fist and tight is a good
I'm
one.
exhausted even thinking about this.
Let's go right into the next clip. He's very excited about what's coming up on PFG TV.
Oh.
Furious, who was my cage, he wasn't my cage mate, I shouldn't say.
Was he your cage master?
He was my kennel mate throughout that week. You did a good job again, though, man. Thank you much. And so we're going to talk about how much I raised soon, because it was one of the best ones yet. But a couple of good things going on with the show that I want to get into quickly. For instance, we're growing by leaps and bounds. We have more cities joining the Scorch's PFG TV network. Yeah!
Come on.
Not only more cities, but more states. For instance, we are working on Florida, and we are working on Texas, and we are working on Atlanta and Georgia. Atlanta's still in Georgia, right?
Yes, it is.
And some of the areas in Northern California as well. So we got a lot of things going on.
He's working on.
I know.
Please, because my ex lives there, and she might think I'm making money.
Now, is that your first or your second? Okay.
That'd be my first one.
Now, everybody on the staff can vouch that this show does not pay a dime. Which is why we're always looking for sponsors, which we'll talk about.
Oh, God, Scorch, man. Holy
But did you
shit,
hear that?
Scorch.
I mean, you guys make fun of him, but he's working on Atlanta.
Working on.
Florida.
Yeah.
What do you think? Scorch is the type of guy that says things like, I'm working on this to cover up for the fact that he's completely lying because you can't prove or disprove?
Yeah, you can't prove or disprove working on.
You gotta love his enthusiasm, though. He thinks
He won't give up.
No,
he thinks he's a media mogul.
I was so freaked out when he kept telling me that he was having conversations with people at XM, that he was going to be joining you guys at XM.
Yeah.
He once broke down that he was talking to Kevin Straley, who was in charge then.
Wow, back in the old days.
Yeah, and that he had a conversation with him, that they had talked about growing up in the same town, and he had all these details about a conversation that I'm sure never happened.
Never took place?
He made he talked to me about it for a half hour, and it never happened.
That's very strange.
It's weird.
Yeah. Wow. Talks to invisible people.
It's weird.
Love the Scorch. Wow. Look at that. The schedule's getting to you, Carl.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that schedule's getting to you. You used to be able to trot in here in the morning and full of piss and vinegar, as they say.
Why the hell are you busting my balls? Patrice been asleep for a half hour.
He was. Patrice just woke up.
Well, he's sleepy.
You all right, Patrice?
Yeah, he was here.
All right, we're done with Scorch. Let's face it.
If Patrice is falling asleep.
We're done with Scorch.
What about the weird news, though?
You like weird news?
One more clip, Kyle.
Yeah, one more weird news.
That's true. One more clip.
Let's start off with the segment that we like to call Weird News. Weird News. Scorch bleeding out the fist from fisting. Oh, no, that's not it. You ever heard the phrase, go fly a kite, right? Well, how many times has somebody ever said you go fly a kite?
I've heard it twice.
Depot Bay, Oregon, 45-year-old Dennis Brokes just took that right to heart. He was flying kites with his roommate. What kind of a 45-year-old guy flies kites with his roommate?
The kind that wears pajama bottoms to Walmart.
There you go. His kite got away from him.
Good stuff.
Yeah,
it would appear that the guy, Dennis, tried to get his kite, but all he caught was air. He chased the kite right off of a cliff, and he fell to the ocean below, and he broke his body into 100 pieces. Ironically, the kite was found right next to his body, about 100 yards from shore. Dennis's body, as you can see, all broken up. The kite was in perfect shape, so don't worry about it, because the kite was fine. Another one.
That's where the laughing goes.
Yeah, the laughter was supposed to be there in that humorous segment.
The kite was fine.
The kite was fine.
Kite was fine. All right.
We lost Colin. We
Enough
lost
for him.
Patrice.
Yes. I think I think Scorch might be done.
Hey.
No, he can't be done.
Yeah.
I mean, he wanted to debut a new segment for you guys and everything.
Really? What?
Taking it to the streets, which is TITTS.
He likes acronyms too.
That's
he likes
right.
rhyming and acronyms.
Yep. Taking it to the streets is actually a pretty genius segment.
We could skip to that.
Yeah.
I guess that would be.
That's
let me
fair.
guess. He talks to people on the street.
No, that would take effort.
But you don't understand. You don't understand the cleverness of Scorch. He almost spelled out tits. That's why taking it.
Yeah.
See,
TITTS.
Gotcha.
Taking it to the streets is pictures of street signs
Colin's looking for his publicist to yank him out of here.
that have funny names.
Oh.
Patrice, you all right? What the fuck happened?
Scorch.
Was it Scorch?
Scorch happened.
Scorch is debilitating.
It really is.
Is that what happened with you?
A chore.
Really?
Scorch just blew me.
Yeah.
Everybody gets jealous that they don't have the chops that Scorch does.
Scorch is like Ambien.
You know what?
Is that what it
Just
is?
walk around. You didn't know you were up.
So we should play Last Man
sober.
Standing.
In Rockto, it's like, yeah.
You want to play Last Man Standing with Scorch?
Yes. Let's see who leaves.
See who
last.
actually
I'll
is
make it.
awake by
I
the
love
end
it.
of...
Is tip
Show tonight, Colin?
Yeah.
He has to go. He has to go sleep. Let Colin go.
I'm not going nowhere.
You're just gonna watch me sleep. Fuck.
You see, if Colin
Narcolepsy.
leaves, then we're gonna never let it down.
What time's your show?
8.
8?
Or are you talking about the MR or my show?
I'm talking your show.
Because I got the MR first.
What's an MR?
Marriage ref.
Right.
Oh, shit.
Ref.
When's that coming on?
FTMR, that's his motto. She's going to get his tattoo, FTMR.
Fuck the marriage ref.
Yeah.
Marriage ref's coming on in March, and I'm shooting it today.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
That's a long time.
That is a long time.
You know, a lot of people think TV is actually live, when actually, sometimes they tape months in advance. Do you believe that? That's ridiculous, though, March.
How many episodes?
I don't know.
Ask the Godfather. Can I get on it?
I told you, no way you'd be on that show.
Oh, man.
I'll behave.
So you can't even plug your Broadway show on that show?
No.
See?
Now.
That's silly. Fucking March.
January
Although you'll
11th.
probably still be on, believe me.
It'll go.
You'll
It'll
probably
pick
still
up
be
for a
there,
good
but
one.
I don't know about that.
6 months. 6 months.
That's a long time on Broadway. A lot of new shows coming up.
yeah, what? Revivals?
South Park.
What?
They're doing a musical about the Book of Mormon.
Is it going to be more
Really?
anything? It's got to be something new, African, where they're playing some unusual instrument.
Like fella, I told you, why don't you go see the Scottsboro Boys?
No.
There's a musical on right now called the Scottsboro Boys.
Why did you accuse me of raping this white girl? Please don't hang me. But he didn't do it, Joe. But he's a nigga. Falsely accused. Falsely accused.
Holy shit.
Hey, boy, where are you from? Mississippi, sir. What are you doing here?
Musical suck.
I'll fucking be a Scottsboro boy musical.
Oh, that's great.
A fucking Scottsboro boy.
I would see that.
Of course you would. You would fucking. You wouldn't even get up during intermission.
Just based on your performance alone. That's fantastic.
That's some kind of weird Broadway rope as they fucking.
That was great.
He's Broadway bound.
Oh my God, I'd see that.
Broadway lynching.
Yeah. They got a stagehand up says, "Okay, pull the rope up on the guy's neck."
And just like a whole bunch of doll feet will come down where all you can see is the feet.
Just the feet.
Just the feet and
you know
fucking
what happened?
Sparkles.
Somber music as you clutch your playbill.
What about the dramatic lighting? One spotlight maybe you go with, or
no.
No?
Fucking different colors.
different colors?
Yeah.
Somebody in the back. Fucking. I think it was raining the night they hung him. So somebody back with aluminum foil.
Fake rain and thunder and lightning. Yeah.
Hitting trash bags.
Some red color gels with a fan on it to look like the cabin's on fire.
Oh no, that's the blood. Red
Is that it?
ribbons in the fan. It's the fucking Scottsboro
I'm
boy.
there.
Can you imagine?
Scottsboro boys.
Scottsboro Boys a musical.
Yeah, the musical. Singing and dancing.
Some guys playing something. I'm sure they're going to be doing some music. I tell you one thing. I'm grateful for people that come out. Even like you do a show and no one's there hardly. Like I fucking do some shitty show in Albany, and I'm so happy somebody came out.
Yeah.
'Cause I do live. I went to Avenue Q.
Yeah.
About when it was big. I couldn't. I was just me and my girl's been back when we was really gross. We was fucking. She pulled the panties off in the bathroom. She came. This is Avenue Q, and she just sits on my hand for the fucking.
Holy shit!
Just finger popping her the whole show for the whole.
That's fantastic.
And she just finger popping. And she just every time somebody sings, she's acting like she's dancing.
Oh, she's dancing to it. She's getting off on you.
Finger popping.
Oh, that's fantastic.
But wait a minute. She's sitting on your lap during the show.
No. And I have my hand, you know,
on the seat there. Yeah. Wow.
My girl wants to come. My girl loves Colin with all. She's gonna fuck Colin if he'd have her.
Really?
Yeah.
Who wouldn't have her? She's gorgeous.
Yeah.
She wants to, she loves some Colin Quinn. He said something so pimpish during Bobby's birthday party. He says he goes, you know, you're so pretty. I just want to kiss your eyelids.
Oh.
And she fucking got horny off of that. She still brings that up. Why don't you
Wow.
kiss my eyelids? Why don't you have Colin kiss your fucking eyelids? Only a thin white lips would say, I'll kiss your eyelids.
Well, it's hard not to feel erotic at Bobby's birthday party. It brings out a lot of emotions in everybody.
Yes, and he massaged her 3 years ago. She never forgot it.
Wow, really?
He did some.
Yeah, you know how to massage a girl there,
No,
Colin?
he did some fucking hybrid thumb thing that he was doing.
Give her a foot massage, did he?
I'd throw that motherfucker off with 3 flights of stairs. You get that motherfucking foot.
Rocky Horror.
Tony Rockahara.
Well, what's this about foot massage?
Fucking Pulp Fiction,
Pulp
man.
Fiction shit. They got a name for your Broadway show. Oof. You see that one in?
No, I don't have that. I only have the phones.
You see the, yeah.
Well, it's got to be something. Something terrible.
You can
I
read
can't
it.
read it from
It's
him.
Les Nigre Balls.
Les Nigre Balls?
Yeah.
It's like Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
I didn't like
No,
that.
that doesn't work.
That sucks.
It's,
Yeah,
Okay.
that's just
that was
that's
just
hacky.
Yeah, fuck him.
Yeah. What happened? You need orange juice?
No,
No,
he's fine.
I'm
People
good.
are
We're trying,
sick.
to get started back up. This fucking sports thing.
He just sang a whole beautiful music.
It
I
was
know.
very nice.
That was great.
It was haunting.
The Scottsboro boys woke me up.
It was like a cappella. It was kind of like really deep.
Yeah. It's had dynamic to it.
Strong?
What is it?
We got material. We got Bobo's anti-bullying PSA, but we have other things too.
Bobo gets bullied a lot here on this program.
You know what? This is a quick.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
In fact, last time we were here, it was really kind of disturbing. Remember? Adrian, remember?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember.
Bobo was fucking brutalized And it was kind of ugly.
It's
It left kind of
bullying.
a weird feeling.
It's bullying.
It really is bullying.
What we do to him
It's
that
not
day?
show business. It's bullying.
What did we do to him?
I forget.
I forgot what it is, but
well, this is.
Oh, I knew he had a new. He just had a new fucking Mets hat, right?
oh no.
What was it?
Oh yeah,
And it was
That was before.
destroyed.
She's been here a few times already.
Something went on his head. And
Ice cream hat.
Oh, the ice cream cake, and then we made it when we shoved his
ice cream cake.
Yeah, I think it was
ice cream cake on his Mets hat, but that
Yeah.
was 2 times ago. Then last time it's something with the girls. With the girls
Cherry
last
darts.
time? Cherry darts.
Right, yeah, we threw the girls threw cherries into
his
his
ass.
into his asshole.
trying to get it directly into his asshole, as it were. Yeah. Now what's he up to?
Well, he doesn't like being bullied, so he's got a little PSA because it's
well,
all the
let's hear
rage to be a celebrity
He
and
wants-
to put one of these out there.
He's in the It Gets Better campaign.
Yeah,
And he wants the kids out there to know that there was a time when he was picked on. But
Time?
yeah, but it gets better.
Oh.
Like, they can be Bobo.
yeah. See,
It gets better.
They can overcome this.
yeah, just like
yeah,
he
like
did.
Bobo has. He
Yeah,
doesn't get
yeah.
picked on anymore. Now he's the cool kid.
Oh, he doesn't.
Why don't we listen
with
to
his
this?
fake Twitter girlfriend?
Here we go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm radio's Daniel Bobo Curlin. You know me from the Opie and Anthony show, Linger Longer. I'm here to talk about bullying. When I was in school, I was picked on, teased, spat upon, tormented, beaten, raped, belligered, very much disliked, and made to feel less than. But take it from me, it gets better. Since high school, I've become an international radio star. I've met my heroes. I've exposed my horribly disfigured genitalia with some of the greatest comics in the world. I've been called stupid by millions of people in the United States and Canada. I've made out with a homeless man, and my 3-inch erection has been on display for better-looking women than I ever thought I'd meet. I get phone calls from radio producers at 4 a.m. on a daily basis, and I've had sexual relations with my brother. I don't get paid for any of this. I still live at home with my mother. I will probably die a virgin, and my dog's name is Mr. Maloonigan. Hang in there. Take it from Bobo. Obviously, it gets better.
See what I mean? And that was all him, too. Nobody wrote that for him.
Get the fuck.
Mr. Moon.
Mr. Maloonigan.
Mr. Maloonigan.
Someone needs credit for the writing.
No, I don't know what you're
that's
talking about.
Good
It was all
fucking
Bobo.
writing right there, man.
Wow.
It was all
That's
Bobo.
some good
I
writing.
forgot his
Mr.
dog's name.
Maloonigan.
Is
Mr. Maloonigans.
And did his sister name it?
I think so, yes.
Yeah. Mr.
like that name.
Mr. Maloonigans is a great name
name
for
for
a
a
dog. For
Apparently,
a
though, he can't read the word bludgeoned. He thinks it's belligerent.
yeah. I've been belligerent.
Not to say that that was written for him.
But belligerent is also a good way of describing things in the world.
Yeah, of course. Is he here?
He is. Do you want to?
Just for a second.
Okay.
I really,
Oh my God! Please, for a second.
Just for a second, because I want to hear about. He's got this girl on Twitter, and I'm a little leery. I don't think it's a girl. I think it's a guy fan fucking with him.
Here comes Bobo.
And he's so in. Oh, here he is.
Hi, Bobo.
Hi, Colin. Congratulations on your Broadway show.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, what's the name of it?
A long story short.
A long story short. Yes.
You want to try that again?
That was a long story short.
Thanks.
I was a little bit out of breath from running down that hallway.
I know. It was about a breath. And what theater is it?
I don't know what theater it is.
Helen Hayes.
And where can you get tickets?
I think Telecharge.
Yeah.
Very good,
Thank you.
Bobo.
That means
That's
you did your
good.
job today, Colin.
Thanks, Bobo.
Yep, because if Bobo knows, anyone can know now. Bobo, I want to ask you about your girlfriend on Twitter. What's her Twitter name?
She's got supposedly got 2 Twitter accounts.
Supposedly.
You've even got him being cynical about it now.
Yeah, I know.
She's got
Yeah.
2 Twitter accounts.
All right, what's the one she uses to talk to her little schnookums, you?
Well, she goes, but for some reason, she made this Twitter account called I Heart Bobo.
I Heart Bobo, right? It's at I Heart Bobo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't know how to pronounce the other Twitter account she uses. I don't know how to pronounce what it said, the wording on it.
Intelligent?
But
So you
I
got
just
it.
know supposedly it says her name though is Allie.
Yeah.
Yeah, no last names, bro.
Alexander.
I don't know what her name
See,
is.
it's I'm thinking it's a guy fucking with you.
I think this girl really likes Bobo. Bobo, I'm with you. I think
I've been trying to get her to call in the show.
Yeah? Yeah, I see your tweets. They're very desperate. You talk about you're constantly like every one of your posts are like, I heart Bobo. Are you there? Are you here?
As opposed to what though? Something smooth?
Yeah, you're right, Patrice.
Like, would you like some Merlot, bitch? No.
Well, she takes forever to respond. I don't know, and I've tried to say, could you direct message me? Because I can't for some reason.
Why wouldn't she direct message you?
Because I want her to direct message me. This way I could direct message her my number.
Well, she should do that. Now, how were you able, if you don't have her phone number, how were you able to send a cock picture, which you did, send her a cock picture?
You sent her a cock picture?
No, that was a female friend of mine that requested that.
How do you know it was a female?
It's a female I talk to on the phone sometimes.
Oh, who is this?
Oh, no, it's a female friend named Sharon.
So this girl, Sharon? Really? And you sent her a picture of your cock?
Yeah.
Of your dick, it looks like popcorn.
She requested a cock pic.
She requested it?
Looks like...
Yeah.
You're like Brett Favre.
Look like a whole shiitake mushroom.
Why would she request a cock pic?
I don't know why she requested
And why don't you go after the girl that requests the cock pic and not the girl that doesn't even...
I tried, but it seems she seems to be picky and only want a novelty size.
Wait.
That I don't even think exists.
What, a big dick?
Yeah, but I think...
So why'd she want a picture of yours?
I like that phrase, novelty size.
Gives me an idea why the heck she...
Yeah, what is a novelty size?
Like a novelty store
I think
cock.
bigger than what actually exists.
All right, what would that be?
How big in inches would you say that is?
Yeah, what doesn't exist?
12. What I think doesn't exist is something like over a foot long.
And she wants over a foot long?
Exists.
Yeah, there are some guys that got that, Bobo.
Yeah, the very, what I call gifted individuals.
Yeah, you're special too.
Or what I call lucky stiffs.
I get it. I get it. So you...
how about bona fide?
That's a good one, Patrice.
Oh, shit. Never mind. Now, are you? When was the last time you talked to I Heart Bobo?
I talked to her. I think it was on Wednesday.
And what did he say?
I don't know what she said. She didn't respond. I guess maybe she wasn't online at the time.
I thought you said you talked to her.
No,
I was trying.
Twitter.
Yeah, through tweets.
When was the last time you got a response? I'm saying.
I think it was a week ago because I decided to go 5 days without tweeting.
Why?
Whoa. I don't know why. I just decided because
keep the intrigue going.
See if she misses him to play coy.
He's being smooth.
It's something all the big celebrities do. They decide not to tweet.
Go
for
Twitter
a week
dark
or so.
for a little while.
Yeah.
Here's a couple of Bobo's tweets. I Heart Bobo. Will be glad to. She went to NYC when she sees me. And then here's one. I Heart Bobo. Call in tomorrow. Let O&A know how you are. And then I Heart Bobo. Good to hear from you. I think it would be neat to call in together. And what are her responses to this, Bobo?
I don't know. She said that I think that one she said she was at work or something at the time that day during that time.
Is her at name there?
It's right there. At I Heart Bobo. Yeah.
Can you go to her tweets? Well, what's her tweets?
Oh yeah, why don't we go to her
Full
tweets?
investigation.
Yeah. Let's see this. Because Bobo, we're just looking out for your best interest. You know,
first one, leave me alone, please God.
Who are your pals?
Opie and Anthony.
Right.
I went to the police already.
Now, wait a minute, Bobo. I'm going to call into question. I think you better scrutinize when people say, "Who are your pals?" These gentlemen are certainly the farthest thing from pals you can find on this planet.
Fucking Broadway Colin sucks.
If anyone's saying who are your pals, they're never your pals. That's a rule of thumb.
That's what the fucking mafia used to say. They'd say that to store owners right after they fucking took their money.
Knocked the kneecap out.
Where's I Heart Bobo's tweets?
That's what you're looking at. That's it.
This is the I Heart Bobo's tweet.
It says, every breath I take, I think of you, my dear sweet love, Radio Bobo 202.
Nice.
So that's what she's writing to Bobo.
Nice. And when was this tweeted?
When was that
How
tweeted,
long ago?
Dan?
22 hours ago.
22 hours ago. What are you thinking there, Bobo?
I think that's nice.
Okay, now, if she does show up in New York, what will you do if she wants to meet you? What's the night? What's the night going to look like?
I would call her at... Actually, first of all, before she would even head to her hotel, I would pick her up at the... I would meet her at the airport.
Bicycle?
In what?
In what? You don't drive.
Well, I'd still take the bus out
You
there.
would pick her up on a bus?
You'd pick her up on a bus?
Yeah, but here's the thing. I would help carry her luggage to her hotel room.
Oh, so you'd be like do you know they have people that do that at hotels?
Yeah, but I would have to carry her from the luggage from the airport to the hotel room.
This is amazing to hear made-up, retarded romance.
Hey, I think it's only...
Fucking choose the flowers.
I think it's...
Comes with the...
Hey, I think it's only appropriate you help if you got a chick from out of town...
Right.
It's only appropriate you help her carry the luggage from the airport to her hotel.
I just look over my shoulder, I go, hurry up, bitch. That's how I fucking roll.
Oh.
See, Bobo?
He didn't like that.
No, he didn't. He's
didn't like
a
that.
hopeless romantic, and I emphasize hopeless. Hey, Bobo, hold on. So you pick her up on a bus. So now the bus, it kneels, the kneeling bus. You get out. You go and get her at the baggage carousel?
A fucking guy.
Exactly.
And then you grab the bags. And you carry them out to the bus stop in front of the place?
No bitch says my love.
Yeah.
So, and then you wait for another bus.
My dear.
From that bus, I guess it depends on how far the hotel is.
I
All
miss
right.
you
Well, let's
as
say
much
the
as the day
hotel's
is
in
long, my
Manhattan.
dear sweet Radio at Radio Bobo.
All right. Let's say the hotel's in Manhattan. Where is she getting in? Kennedy?
Where are you,
It could be either Kennedy or Newark because supposedly she's in Canada, and both Kennedy and Newark are international airports that take
Niagara Falls,
overseas
Ontario,
flights.
Canada? No idea. So what
my love?
She lands. You take her to Manhattan in a bus?
Bobo, she likes you for what?
It was from the bus to the train,
Bobo.
I guess, to wherever it is in Manhattan.
Bobo, how did she just out of nowhere just started, like, what's the first tweet she ever sent you?
I don't know. She wanted to talk to me on Twitter about, I was just asking me questions about the show.
About Jimmy Norton.
Oh, but wait a minute. I am not a guy to people that are...
Yeah, the haters all think
Bobo knows I'm all woman.
Right.
Because you've talked to her.
Exactly.
You talked to her on the phone. Has she sent you pictures?
I've never talked to her on the phone. I've talked to her on Twitter. I guess she doesn't...
Patrice's face is called bewilderment right now.
And that's proof enough that she's a woman.
She said she was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, I'm fascinated by this. So you get the bus. Now she's in a hotel in Manhattan. So now you got to take the bus to a train station?
I was fascinated by this, except that so far it's taken longer than an actual fucking visit.
Yes.
We're still on the
We're
fucking
still
bus.
Not even at the hotel. She's taking this long-ass flight. She's taking a long-ass flight into New York, and now you're putting her on a bus and a train.
Halloween, though.
Well, maybe I would buy her a cab.
Whoa. That's a big maybe. But listen,
a medallion.
Halloween.
I'm just saying there's another option.
Anthony, Halloween, she says, I want him as badly as he wants me. It's now going on close to 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
When is this going to fucking happen?
Yeah, when's it happening? How's she getting down here, by the way? You footing the bill for a plane?
I don't know. She just says she's planning on taking a trip to New York.
When?
She says sometime around the spring, supposedly.
Spring?
You gotta wait till spring?
She says possibly earlier, as soon as she has the money to travel.
What does she do for a living?
You guys are gross. Leave my Bobo alone. You are making me cry.
What does she do for a living?
See that?
That I don't know yet.
How do you not know? Why don't you ask her?
This sounds like a Nora Ephron movie.
Because it's
You will see when I go to New York and let Bobo take my womanhood.
Ah, shit.
This is October 30th.
This is like a goddamn romantic comedy. I'm
It
telling
really
you.
is.
Yeah.
It's called 22 Hours. The last Twitter was 22 hours ago.
Fucking mindless in Seattle.
The retard diaries.
I don't know. I'm not sure how to word stuff on Twitter because of the character limit.
Oh, because of the character limit?
Yeah.
I don't think you should trust this girl. It sounds like something fishy's going on.
Yeah, it really
Something
does.
rotten in the state of Newfoundland.
That's why I asked her to call in.
That other movie, You've Got Chlamydia?
I don't think.
Got a match.
Yeah, almost.
Bobo,
Bobo,
are
would
you
you-
suspicious that this might not be a woman?
I am partially suspicious.
Oh, boy.
Good.
Would you be worried about disease? Would you go raw, Bobo?
He means no condom.
No condom?
Bareback, yeah. What do you think? Would you?
Should he pull off?
I don't-
Should he pull down his pants to answer this question?
Oh, God, no.
Yeah.
Oh, God, no. Oh.
Like I can tell you, I wouldn't go raw for anal.
What?
Why?
He said, boy, he jumped a couple of steps.
I would have to use it.
We're not even on the bus yet, and he's talking about anal.
Not going
It was a
wrong.
question he was asked. It was a question that was being asked.
Bobo really stepped up his game here.
Yeah, we're not even up to dinner yet, Bobo.
like, hey,
Slow down a
guys.
little bit. Slow down.
But what I would do is I would have a pizza delivered to her hotel.
This is like a Nora Ephron comedy, I'm
really
telling
is,
you.
yeah.
I'm going to write a
Yeah.
rom-com.
A nice pizza
Wow. Bobo
from,
and his
from the
Canadian
pizza
chick.
place by where I live.
Now, why would you do that? Don't you know hotels have room service? And
But
you
it's
can make some
expensive.
kind of
This is so-
romantic
this is
thing.
so cruel.
Just write it off on her bill.
Yeah, it is.
This
Fuck it,
is
just
so
sign it.
cruel. This person is committed. This piece of shit is so committed to this fucking nonsense. It's cruel.
You're talking
really
about
is.
I Heart
I swear.
Bobo.
Hey, sweetie, I've missed you. It's just Bobo's gonna end up killing somebody over this shit.
Oh, yeah,
true.
Could be.
This ain't cool. Wait a minute. I will, honey. You
and then
wouldn't
love
understand
you.
because you're mean. And anybody that says, go fuck yourself, you piece of shit, should stop being a meanie.
Meanie.
Don't you talk to my BF that way. Oh,
Are you feeling that this is your girlfriend, kind of long distance
he's loving her.
relationship?
He's loving her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
the thing is, I think it would
trust
be more if she were to call me.
Right, to call you.
Hey, bitch, call motherfucking Bobo.
Why did you?
Call him up.
Don't even trust if she
You
calls.
didn't call me. You didn't call me, Tony. And then he jumps off the Verrazano.
Barry Miller.
Hey, come on, I'm bored with it, all right?
The location,
motherfucker.
her location is in Bobo's heart and soul.
I don't know why on this Twitter account she puts that,
Yeah.
but on the other one she says, I
Canada?
don't remember what town it is. Canada.
Some shitty
What town in Canada?
I don't remember what it said.
Do you remember what province?
That didn't say.
I really threw him there. Is it like Toronto? Is it a city like Toronto?
I don't remember
Or is
the
it
name
a province
of it.
like?
She's not
Quebec?
giving much info, Bobo.
She's playing with your heart. You ever remember those songs like 98 Degrees and those bands?
Exactly, man.
Stop Playing With My Heart, All For One, all those guys.
What are you doing?
Those songs that I used to smash the radio when I'd hear them.
Oh,
Yes.
boy, a little anger.
Well, because I got
Little
at the time I got tired of hearing boy band songs at every freaking station.
Oh,
You're right.
Bobo, I got to know. You're at the hotel now. You take the baggage into the hotel for her, right?
Exactly.
And now, what do? What's the move after that? Do you say, all right, I'll be back? Do you hang out in the hotel? What's the move?
The move is
Well,
go
first-
to Dwayne Reed and buy some stockings and strangle her with them as soon as some pantyhose.
And then ass fuck her dead body.
kill this poor tweeting bitch.
First, I guess maybe she would. I would go. I guess she would probably go and probably change some laundry, whatever it was.
Change some laundry. Well,
No, into laundry.
Change into lingerie.
Oh,
lingerie?
Yeah.
She
like
just got off the fucking plane and a bus and a train. She's got crank ass.
Well, I guess that'd be late. I guess that'd
Maybe
be a
she
little
should
bit late.
shower.
I guess that would be what you do first.
Wait, don't force him to make this girl watch if he didn't want her to watch.
But she's sitting on a plane and a train and
I like
a
the
bus.
fact. I like the fact that the way Patrice yelled at Roland for Springsteen. Bobo just put me in my place with the boy bands. He goes, "Yeah, that kind of music." When I brought him up, he said, "Yeah, that's the shit. I used to turn the fucking radio off."
Yeah, he showed
I was like,
you.
"All right."
He showed you, Colin Quinn.
Schooled me.
So you put lingerie on. You got some lingerie waiting for her, or she got some in the bag?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know exactly how that's gonna work. All right.
It doesn't matter because you don't really need her to have any clothes on, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you think you're gonna drop the bags off and just have sex right away in the hotel?
No,
or,
I don't
or
think.
she's probably hungry. What are you gonna?
Well, I guess we'll probably eat first.
Eat that. Oh, the delivered pizza. Now there's
What's
a
this
pizza place
pizza
by
place?
you, but you're in Queens. You're gonna have them deliver pizza from Queens to Manhattan?
Well, I think that this pizza is that good of pizza.
And the hotel's in Queens too.
I was thinking, why? What hotel in Manhattan?
Yeah, why is she in Manhattan?
JFK, Queens Hotel.
Well, I don't know where the hotel would be that she's staying at.
Where's the pizza place
I'm
at?
just using an example.
Well,
of
she's coming to see you. Why is she going to Manhattan?
I'm just using an example of the
Oh,
hotel. I
then
wouldn't
she's
know.
staying at Queens. She's staying
It's
at the JFK fucking.
Well, I guess maybe
The
she wanted
Hosebag Hotel.
to stay at that Holiday Inn around Maspeth.
All right.
Is
She
that
could
in
stay there.
Queens?
Yes.
Yeah.
The
Actually-
Maspeth Holiday Inn?
Actually,
Right
that's a
by
little
the
bit
mall.
closer to where I live.
Oh, then you could have the pizza delivered.
Yeah, then it'll be easy on the pizza delivery guy that I'll have deliver the pizza.
Oh.
Why don't you just buy a
Because
Giorgino's?
that is pizza's that good pizza, and plus that
Pizza.
plus that the delivery guy is a friend of mine.
Oh, what if the delivery guy tries to fuck your girl?
I think he already has a girl. That's
Oh, okay.
You have a friend? Who's this guy?
That wants to know.
Delivery guy.
I know he's become a good friend of mine because I'm a regular at that pizza place.
You're irregular everywhere.
No, I'm a customer of that pizza place.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I'm thinking this girl might be hot, man. To be honest with you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think she's fucking around, but
I think she's nervous, and I think she's a little scared.
a little hottie.
I think she's
Well,
scared.
if she is
Are you
hot,
gonna
I
tell
wouldn't
anybody?
mind going. I wouldn't mind going south on a chick from up
Oh,
north.
shit. Going south from up north, huh?
Yeah.
So
What does that even
mean?
What's that mean? Yeah.
She's from Canada. He's gonna go down
It
on
means going down on a chick from Canada.
her. I love it.
Oh, you mean cunnilingus?
Exactly.
South and a chick from up north.
I just got a tweet. She's going to call the show in a minute here.
Oh, shit.
Great.
Nice.
We can
All
finally
right,
decipher.
finally.
Tell her to hurry up, man.
Bobo.
We'll see if she's real or not.
Did she describe what she looks like to you at all?
I've seen a picture on her regular
Oh,
Twitter
okay.
account.
What does she look like?
I can tell she's kind of got blonde hair and she wears these glasses.
Yeah?
Like they look like some kind of name brand glasses.
And what about, does
Just
she look like
Jim
a...
Gaffigan.
Does she look like a celebrity of any kind, do you think?
I'm not sure.
No?
I'm not sure it's celebrity.
Is she, what about weight? Is she heavy? Is she skinny?
I don't know if she's skinny or.
How do you know?
Or I
When
don't
you
know
saw a
if-
picture? Was it Facebook magic or something where
she
she's
might
just
be
looking
cheap.
like all you saw was an eyeball and a nostril?
No, I think it was more of a face shot.
Yeah, face shot. Nice.
But I could tell that she
Oh.
looked like she was probably in decent shape.
Yeah? From her
Yeah.
face.
Yeah.
Was she cute? Do you find her cute?
Yeah, she does. I have like a little glasses fetish. Because
Oh,
I noticed some
yeah.
chicks
Bukkake.
managed to wear glasses and he managed to make it look hot.
Yeah, but Bobo, just a little advice. When you're trying to sweet talk a girl into bed in the hotel, you don't want to use the phrase decent shape. Girls don't really respond to that. She looks amazing.
Wow, you have a decent body.
Well,
You don't want to say, you don't want to be too brutally honest with her. Play it up a little.
Yeah.
Girls like when you say not bad whore.
Yeah. She's really adequate.
So the hotel, the pizza. What about and she's just coming to see you? Did she say that, or she got other business here?
Yeah, it's to see me.
Just to see you. So you're spending the whole time with her at the hotel.
Exactly.
All right. Are you going to foot the bill for anything? Take her out to dinner somewhere?
Yeah, I'll take her out to dinner.
What's a nice place, you think, to take her out to dinner?
Oh,
Got to be
maybe-
close to Maspeth.
What's a nice
you know
place?
what?
I could take her out to Well, I know there's a brand new Japanese restaurant out there.
Oh yeah.
Danny, I don't think this is a good idea. This is a good idea, Danny. All right, unless you're too damn high.
Listen.
Holy shit.
We have I Heart Bobo on the line here.
All right.
I Heart Bobo.
This is the first time ever. Let's get this straight. She's been tweeting Bobo. I Heart Bobo, and this is the first time we've arranged it to have her talk to Bobo. First time ever. Here it is. Bobo, why don't you say hello?
Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Yeah.
How you doing? I forget what's your name? How do you pronounce your name?
I pronounce it Ali. It's so good to finally hear like your voice and stuff. I listen to you all the time.
Yeah, it's good to hear you, Allie.
Hey, this might sound really weird, but I'm actually outside the building. I heard you guys talking, and I thought maybe I'll come down and say hello in person.
Wow, that amazed me. You made that trip all the way from Canada. How did you even know I was going to be on today? It's amazing.
We set this whole thing up.
We've been setting this up for a while, Bobo.
We told you to come in and do a horseshit PSA. It wasn't about that. We got a hold of her and got her down here, Bobo.
It's amazing.
Is that okay?
Yeah, come up.
How do you like that? Isn't that sexy, the Canadian accent?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
It's a nice accent. It's a
Canadian accent, which sounds like Christian Bale.
It's a sexy accent.
It's a Canadian accent.
French Canadian. It's French Canadian or something, I think.
It's from Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah.
It's from
it is
a province we don't know much about. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, where is it you're from in Canada?
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. I live there now, but I'm originally from there.
Yeah.
Oh, where is it you're originally from?
Where do you think, idiot?
Well, I just want to. But can I come up? It's really cold out here.
But please come up, all right?
All right.
Up.
She's coming up. That's great. Wow. How about that?
This is hilarious.
How about that, Bobo? You say we never do anything for you.
Yeah, this is nice of you guys.
We set this whole thing up just so you can meet this girl.
Bobo, the little bit of I know, and I haven't been around that much on the show, I can't imagine the horror that's about to be visited on you.
Well, I already know that this is a chick. I heard the voice.
Bobo.
And I know it can't be someone doing an impersonation.
Exactly.
I'm just telling you.
Exactly.
I know you from the show a little bit. I can't imagine the horror that's about to be visited upon you.
No, it's a beautiful Canadian girl.
I'm sitting here trying to imagine what's next.
You heard the Canadian accent.
And plus, at some point, people you got to be nice at some point.
Yeah, you got to be nice.
At some point, you're right.
I
fear that this is not the point.
You can't people can't spend their whole life joking with someone they know very well.
Yeah, after a while, you got to come through.
After a while, you motherfuckers got to do something nice.
Shut up.
Colin is hugging Bobo. Colin is hugging Bobo.
I just can't imagine the horror that's about to be visited on you, Bobo.
Bobo.
I'm trying to think what it could be.
Were you happy with her voice?
I was. It was what I expected.
You did.
I
like the fact that he
some kind of Canada
Crocodile
accent.
Dundee.
Yeah.
Here she comes.
I like the fact that he said,
she comes.
you can't be mean all your life.
Hold on. Let's wait.
No.
All right. Let's Bobo. I want this big reveal. So Bobo, turn and look at the door. No, look at the door, you dummy.
That's a TV.
The other way.
That's a TV.
No, look at the door. The door, because
Maybe
you're going to come in the
on
door.
TV, I guess,
the only door. Okay,
Wait.
now stay on the mic.
Get on mic.
Stay by the mic.
He can't wait.
He's nervous.
Here you come.
You nervous, Bobo?
Yeah, I'm nervous.
All right,
Somebody order a pizza.
bring in Allie.
You ready?
Yeah. Bring in Allie. Here she comes. There's Allie.
How you doing, Allie?
What do you
Oh,
think?
it's great to see you.
Oh, he's hugging her. Oh, he's kissing her cheek.
You should come over.
Wow, look at this.
This is a surprise.
I know.
This is
This is a lovely gift.
Oh,
a
man,
lovely
he's
gift. It feels like Christmas
a
already.
Like a rapist. He's not going to be... Bobo, you are looking her up and down like a vulture.
Yes, you look nice.
I look pretty good.
Yeah, it's nice. This is the first time I get to see her. This is the first time I have an image.
Wow, she smells
in my
good,
head.
right? She smells good.
When I get reminded of her, this is the image that's going to be in my head.
All right, by reminded, he means jerking off.
Bobo, it's radio. Describe what she looks like for everybody.
She's got she's got brown hair.
It's blondish red.
She's got glasses.
Right.
She's wearing.
You like the glasses, yeah? Sexy?
Yeah, I like the glasses. You look great with the glasses.
What else, Bobo?
She's got a purple button down a sweatshirt.
Button.
What's her body look like?
She's slim.
Hey.
Oh, jeez! Did you hear that?
I'm not good at describing bodies.
Yeah, unless they're dead.
She's wearing
Bobo.
She's wearing shoes.
Oh, this man says Bobo. Bye bye. I know.
Do you have a boner?
Yes, I do.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Bobo's got a boner.
I do.
I was really hoping that would happen.
Bobo, why do you have a boner? You're just talking.
I do.
Bobo, pull your pants down for her.
No. I'm not going to do this.
You might as well.
Get to know each other.
Bobo, pull your pants down.
Disrespectful.
You got to pull your pants down.
It's disrespectful, right? I'm
Yeah,
straight.
it is. Because
Sam, make him pull his pants
Disrespectful,
down.
right? And plus, she's already seen the pictures that circulated on Twitter.
Yeah. What did you think of the pictures?
He's got a nice, it looks like a smelly little cock and it looks nice.
Oh, damn, she likes it.
Bobo, show her the cock right now.
No, it's
Show her the cock. Show her the cock.
It's going to ruin
Bobo,
the romance.
when they say no, they mean yes, by the way.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. This one...
We're teaching them right.
Yeah, but I need to be respectful to her.
I need to be respectful
to her.
Show her what she's getting into.
I need to be respectful.
That's why I like him. He's a gentleman, okay?
Right. I want to be respectful to her, all right?
Thank you, Bobo.
I want to be respectful to her in the best way I can.
Oh, my God.
Bobo, you kind of have to.
Yeah, I know.
You kind of have to.
I don't know what's going on either.
You're looking at him.
Yeah, but I'm trying to be respectful to her.
Good. Thank you, Bobo. That's really nice.
I'm trying to be respectful.
We need to take it
This
slow.
lovely chick that ever since I met her on Twitter,
So
I can't.
Stop. Hold on. Calm down. Calm down, sir.
Yeah, I think he's got to show his penis. I really do. I think it's the
What
right
are,
thing
what
to do,
are,
right,
what are your
Travis?
intentions on the young man?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
He's just a really nice guy, and I just want to. I don't know. I feel like I could teach him a few things. Like,
Yeah,
Teach him
exactly.
a few things. And what genre?
Exactly.
I don't want to say on the radio. It's a bit.
Oh.
Is that bad?
Hey, there's something I gotta say. Everybody goes through the first time, all right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody, all right?
This motherfucker's
Sometimes you
becoming
gotta-
violent.
I know.
Everybody has to go through the first
Calm
time
down.
of things
Calm
before
down.
they know.
Testosterone. This nigga's getting
Look at his
roid
hands.
rage for a
He's wringing
second.
his hands like sling blades.
Oh, Jesus. Just calm down.
killed
We're on everybody's side. We're on your side.
You got to take your
Bobo.
pants down, man.
Are you possibly looking to snog him at least?
Well, I mean, he said he's first time. I mean, I've smashed a few cherries in my time. So
Oh, see,
So
you'd have to be,
a
you'd have to be
snog,
gentle.
a hug. Is it anything?
bit more than
Is
that.
it anything now that you could do for him that's not like crazy? Maybe a good sensual hug.
No,
Nothing.
because this is a love between a man and a woman.
It's a private moment.
Private.
And do you really live in Canada?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, Canada.
I
Look
just-
at the front of his pants. Oh my God, Bobo! Why
God
the
bless
boner
him.
from talking to a girl?
I don't
That's
know.
great.
It's
She was pretty damn hot, though. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Tell the radio
I'm excited I
listeners.
get to see her.
I know. They're
I
very-
finally get to see her.
I was
Look how
shocked.
I
excited he
finally
is.
get to meet her. This is a surprise.
We have a connection.
This is
Look
just
how
a lovely
excited he is.
surprise that I
I
am
know.
very thankful for.
Bobo, just rip him down. Go ahead.
Come on, guys.
Just go.
There's gonna
Do
be
me,
some kind of
baby.
I'll tell you what you do.
This is being respectful.
I'll tell
It really
you what
is.
you do. You turn
Enough
your,
with the small
turn
talk.
your back.
No.
Turn
You
your
don't know
back
when
to
she's
him.
going back to Canada. This
Here-
might be your only
here's how it
chance.
works. Here's how it
Yeah,
works.
I don't want to be disrespectful.
I thought you were going to order me a pizza.
Shut up for a minute. Bobo, shut the fuck up. Hold on. You turn your back to Bobo, right? Bobo, rip down your drawers.
That's right.
And then you could just do this. Just take a quick look over your shoulder so you get a little glimpse.
That's all.
Just a glimpse.
And
All
we
right,
want your
turn your
reaction,
back.
'cause he's-
Bobo, go ahead. Yank him down.
No.
Wait, you don't mind.
Yank him down. She's fine with it.
Don't do it. I can't take it every time I'm on the show. I see his cock.
All right. Now, just quick. Just over your shoulder. Take a quick peek.
Take a quick peek at your love.
No. Open your eyes and take a look.
I'm on. I want to be.
I need to.
Take a look at the challenge.
I need to reserve some of this love for between my hands.
pull this
not
up. Just
for-
turn your
I
head.
can't look at it again.
I don't want to.
Every time I'm on the show, I see his
Turn my
cock.
head. Yeah.
But your eyes are shut.
Yeah, it's enough.
One more look. Just go.
Come on, I'm not comfortable being pants
For
down
a
in
small
studio
guy, I
right
saw a
now.
lot.
Why so excited,
I
Bobo?
saw a lot.
What are you thinking about right now, Bobo?
I'm just thinking about the time I'm gonna have with her.
Pull him up.
Oh, like the sex and stuff? Is that why
Pull
you...
him up.
Colin's yelling, pull them up!
All right, I can pull him up.
What? Yeah.
That's a relief.
All right.
Pull them up.
Come on, we need to keep some romance, but just
Romance.
between my legs.
Yes, a little romance.
What song are they playing?
Romance.
So, wow.
What song is this?
I don't know. Yeah, what is this? Some funky
They've taken
love
it up.
music?
I like these.
It's called "We Gotta Go Home."
It sounds like
Oh, it's "Do
early
Me" by
90s.
Bill Vidal or whatever. There. What was the name of that band?
Bill
Yeah, whatever.
So when
he doesn't like boy bands.
when are they getting together? Like for some kind of date? When do you think?
Tonight? Well, now. We can,
Yeah, we
tonight. No, actually, tonight. I've got to go to work, but tonight.
All right, tonight. She's got something to do down
You gotta
here.
go to work.
Yeah.
She's got
On
something
your
to do.
fucking vacation, you fucking asshole.
She's on a working vacation.
Where the fuck you working
No,
at?
because I've got a meeting with somebody. Don't worry. It's fine.
It's not another guy, right?
No. Just for
So
people.
you came
the
down
meeting
from
of people.
Canada and you
I
have
had
to
to
work
meet.
today.
Well, it's a meeting.
Yeah, it's a meeting.
Yeah.
People in New York. That's what you do. You come to New York to meet people.
Look at where his eyes are right now. You are staring at
Can
her.
we get a
Already
better look?
finalized.
Can
and
you undo this thing here so we can get a better
Well,
look?
can I escort you to where you're going?
What's your name again? Emma?
Allie.
Allie, let's just undo this goofy sweater at
I'm
least.
saving it for him.
Yeah, she's saving it. All
Saving
right?
what? Your fucking
Be
stomach? Let's see. Let's take a
respectful
look.
to my girlfriend.
Let's take a look.
Let me see. Let me see.
Be respectful to my
You're right.
girlfriend.
You got a nice ass on you.
Allie, can we just
know about that.
can we as
No.
fans of Bobo's new life get a chance to just see?
No, because he's going to treat me like a lady, but I have a feeling you
Be
might be a bit
respectful
more.
to my
I'm not.
girlfriend, all right?
Oh,
Bobo, you got to get a little harsher than
Oh,
that, man. This is
shit.
your girlfriend.
I'm sorry,
Yeah, but I'm
Bobo.
trying to be-
I
I'm try-
apologize. Yeah, I apologize.
All right, I'm trying.
I apologize,
I'm
Bobo.
not going to say anything harsh to you guys. All right, I'm trying to like.
I apologize. I'm sorry. Please accept my apology. I just wanted to see a figure.
What do you want to say to Patrice?
I apologize.
Bobo, what do you want to
Right,
say to Patrice?
Right. Be respectful to my girlfriend.
Yes,
all right.
yes, thank you. I'm sorry.
Patrice, be respectful.
I said I'm sorry.
Do you consider Bobo?
You
your
got Bush down
boyfriend?
there? Is it Bush? It's usually Bush. English girls usually got
Bobo,
Bush.
you hear this shit?
Not English, she's Australian.
She's Canadian. Shut up.
Oh, she Australian?
No, she's from a province in Canada that
That's
makes her
definitely-
sound like that.
That's definitely an Aussie accent.
It is awesome.
But she's from Canada now.
Bobo, you hear
Yeah,
what
I live in
Patrice just
Canada now.
asked? He asked if she had a bush.
I was being respectful.
Right.
Patrice,
Just
shut his
be
mouth.
be
Sorry.
respectful,
I'm
Patrice.
sorry, Bobo. I apologize.
Do you shave your pussy? Is what he wanted to know?
Come
Let's
on,
talk about
Ed.
that stuff
Come on,
later,
Ed.
right?
Come on, Ed.
Bobo.
Come on, Ed. Come
Yeah,
on.
Ed.
I'm sorry.
Don't allow this,
You know how it
Bobo.
is when
Don't
girls
allow
get
it.
in the
Come on.
studio.
Come on,
I'm
man.
sorry,
Come
Bobo.
on.
I'm sorry.
I
Does your asshole
understand.
smell like
It's-
Foster's
I
beer?
understand, all right. You're Anthony being Anthony.
Right. It's
Right.
not
But at the
really.
same time,
Yeah.
you could sing stuff, but just at the same time, try to be respectful.
Yeah, man.
To my girlfriend.
Yes.
Right.
I agree.
Now, do you consider Bobo your boyfriend?
Well, I mean, I'll never know what's going to happen. I've been following for so long. Like now.
Would you
So
give up
now
the
is
shitter
the
for
time-
Bobo?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about the ass sex he was talking about?
Yeah.
Are you up for that without a rubber?
No, he said he would use
Oh,
a rubber.
He would use a
right.
rubber.
With a rubber, Bobo, ass sex.
Bobo,
What do you think?
Can't let this happen.
Right, but
Probably.
be respectful to her,
Yes,
though. all right?
yeah, I think he's
be
right. Come on,
respectful
Anthony, be
to my
respectful.
girlfriend, all
Not
right?
respectful to my mother.
This sweater is form fitting. Can I just
It's
see
annoying
it?
me.
No,
It really
I don't
is
want to
annoying
be.
me.
Let me-
I
yeah.
don't want to say
Just
anything
let me
too
button the,
harsh, all right?
yeah, just
top
come on.
Be
of the sweater.
respectful,
You're
damn
right.
it.
You're right.
You're gonna have to say
You're right.
something harsh, Bobo.
Be-
You're gonna
be-
have to stop
Be
this.
fucking respectful.
Hey, you, get your goddamn hands off her.
Yes. So, Allie, can we take a look at this?
Back to the future.
Just to,
Be,
we're not asking you to take clothes off. Just,
respectful to
let me see this.
Allie.
Just remove
Be
this.
respectful to my Allie.
You're gonna be my
wife someday, Allie. Gonna be my wife.
I should have known the Back to the Future reference was about to appear.
That's pretty good.
Go ahead. Just
be respectful to her, right?
I would like to see the hips and a little of the back.
Patrice, be fucking respectful to her, all right?
Because I think Patrice is definitely digging the hips and the butt.
Don't fucking give my girlfriend a hard time.
Oh shit! Sorry, Bobo.
Shit. The man has spoken, guys.
Shit.
Come on. You know, you
He's
gotta respect
cursing.
the man's wishes.
He really has.
Cursing now.
Usually, you all see Sheila's on so shy. Usually, you know.
Sheila.
But you're really racist, though.
But I want to make a good impression.
They are racist.
Don't try hitting on her, right? She's
Very
with me, all right?
There we are.
Are you trying to hit on my
time.
girlfriend?
Oh.
You ever been with Aboriginal?
Are you hitting on her?
You ever had a didgeridoo stuck in you?
Are you hitting on her? Come on, be respectful to her, all right? Be respectful to her, all right?
Thank you, Bobo.
This is a lovely moment. This is a lovely surprise.
Is that the sound of Bobo blowing on your ass?
I'm being very respectful, right?
And using your nostrils as the fucking to control the sound.
Bobo, she needs some comfort. Give her a hug.
Yeah.
This is
Go
Bobo
comfort.
playing the rusty trombone.
Thank you.
All right,
Look,
you're a real trooper here, baby.
Bobo, you better give her a kiss on the lips.
I didn't
give her a
expect
kiss on the
showing up. I didn't expect the first time I would meet you would be in studio.
Bobo,
could you be more chalant about it?
Yeah,
kiss
you're
her hand.
yelling and
kiss her hand. Give her a hug.
Be a gentleman.
Oh, very nice.
Give her a kiss on the cheeks.
See, so lovely.
Yeah, she smells
Grab
nice.
her ass.
Smells nice.
Smell her hair.
Smell her hair.
Where's
She
your
wants
hair
all
smell?
this.
Smell her hair, Bobo.
She wants all this.
Look at that.
Okay.
And Bobo just came.
Yeah, smells nice.
He actually made a sound of sniffing.
He's like,
God damn.
yeah, he made a fucking. It sounded like a hound dog on a fucking convict trail. What are you doing? Wow. Yeah,
you're a lucky woman, Allie. This guy's a catch.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
This guy is a catch.
So, oh wow.
That's
Bobo
what I do,
is
man.
Still,
That's all my handiwork right
that
there.
is. He's still got a
It's
raging
her working
heart.
her magic, all right?
Yeah.
I haven't even done anything.
That's the best way to describe it.
You're
all
just. He's staring at your
Yeah,
breasts, by the
yeah.
way.
There it is.
Colin's publicist
Do you really need to pull
wants
my
to
shirt?
shoot her way out of here. I forgot. She has a face of please someone rescue me.
Colin's not Colin anymore. Holy
This is Broadway Colin.
Oh, I thought
He
this
can't
was
be a
the
part
old
of this.
Colin shit. Oh, we're fucking everything up.
Look, he's reading the newspaper.
Let Colin get out of here.
Yeah,
man.
he's got to escape.
Colin, say something. Say
Colin,
something.
I apologize, Colin. This is not where a Broadway star should be. Anyone associated with Jerry Seinfeld should not have to be in the room when
The
this
Seinfeld Mafia.
are going on.
This is. Oh, he's gonna get a
They're gonna
goddamn
whack
speech
us.
after this one.
Oh, they're gonna fucking pesci whack you.
Colin, do you think
He's gonna be.
think
He's
you
going
get
to the
me
fucking
standing
ref.
in,
There's gonna be an
alley
empty
from,
room. Colin's gonna go. Oh no. Oh.
Wait,
Oh, what happened,
Bobo just
Bobo?
asked me something.
What's the question?
I think it'd be a really neat idea to take her to see your show. You think you got tickets?
Oh, how about a couple of complimentary seats?
Give him some tickets,
For
motherfucker.
Bobo and Allie.
2 tickets for the show tonight?
Yeah, I would love that. We would love that. Am I right, Allie?
The publicist just said no.
Oh my God!
I saw what she did. She went like this, side to side.
She's
like,
tweeting
no.
God right now to get her out of here.
She's tweeting Jerry Seinfeld to call Colin.
Jerry, please
call Colin right now.
All right, Bobo, you want to
Colin, get out of there! What are you doing?
All right, thanks, Colin.
Get out of there, Colin! You're ruining the show.
Oh shit!
This is bad.
Congratulations, Bobo.
Yeah, Bobo, you got a keeper.
Thanks, Patrice.
Why don't you give her a nice long hug? She's been traveling all morning.
This
just
is
to see
second to Michael Richards at the Comedy Store for Jerry embarrassments.
Oh, you're very sweet. Thanks, darling.
you. Grab her ass.
Aw.
Grab her ass.
No, you're gonna wait for tonight.
Oh!
I'm trying to be respectful to her.
Did you feel her breasts on your chest?
Yeah, you got a good
Bobo?
squeeze in
Did
there.
you?
Well, I'll be honest, and I say yes, I did. All right.
Oh wow!
But I'm trying to be respectful.
No, how
to
are you
her.
respectful with a boner? You're standing there. You cannot be respectful.
Well, unfortunately,
gawking at a
it's
girl's
like
breast
What are you, like a
with a
30
rod.
38
Unfortunately, it's just nervousness. All right. If I wasn't so nervous about this,
That's what I get before I get on a roller coaster.
Then
I get a
that- to be
raging
able to
boner
control-
because I'm nervous.
no, it's just I
What are
would,
you,
I would be able to
Public
control
speaking,
the boner.
I rage.
I would be able to
38
control the
what?
boner if this was
32?
more like expected to happen, but I didn't expect you'd be here in studio.
Like, if you walk into a room during your birthday and everyone goes, surprise, you pop a rod? It's the unexpected?
No, that's a little bit different.
A little bit different. I got
It's a bit different when you got a chick that's been on your mind.
What's that cough about?
All of a sudden showing up here.
If your nervous boner lasts more than 4 hours, seek medical attention.
What are you at, a 36, 38? 38D?
The whole time that we're talking, he's trying to find out my
trying to be respectful.
Defend your lady.
Patrice, be respectful to Allie. Right, be respectful to Alice. I'll fucking kick your ass, Patrice.
Oh, damn.
If you try not...
I was trying to help you out. Right? I was trying to get you an idea of her size.
All right, but try to be respectful.
Listen, I'm trying to help you.
Bobo.
Hey,
be respectful. Right now, I'm not here to harm anybody right now.
Women love when you buy them undergarments and things like that, so I was trying to get her size so you can buy some drawers, buy a bra.
I would ask her that off the air.
He's being disrespectful.
In a respectful way, all right?
He's being disrespectful.
I'm sorry, Bobo. I'm just trying to help you.
He's cock blocking, Bobo.
I'm not.
Right, knock it off, Spade.
Spade. You're right, Bobo. I mean, you know what? You're right. When you put it like that, man, I'm sorry. Dude. I'm out of this.
When
man.
you put it like that.
I'm sorry,
When you
Bobo.
put it like that.
When you put it like that, Bobo.
Oh, wow. Holy shit.
That hit through. I thought you were going to say something else.
Oh, man.
But that one
That's
hit
not
through.
right. That's not right.
That was like,
fuck.
That was like racism from 1952. Knock it off, Spade.
Knock it off, Spade. What do you say, Dame? What do you say we ditch the Spade and go out on the town? Let's catch some spades at the Cotton Club. This Spade's pretty good. What's he doing here?
Oh, my God.
This is a no spade club. See? You know, you're right, dude. You're right. You're right.
When you put it that way.
Wow, you shut up, Patrice. That's tough to
It
do.
really broke through me because when you put it that way.
He goes, when you put it that way, with blatant racism, yeah, then you can see that.
Yeah, he's not fooling around.
So look at how he's looking at her. Do you see that look?
Oh,
It's
yeah,
out of
he's
the
got the
corner of
look
his
of
eye.
love.
Like
It's
a
the corner of his
dinner.
eyes, and he's not looking at her face. He's looking like between her fucking thighs and her neck.
Well, I'm just trying to look at her. At the same time, I'm trying to control the boner here.
Hey, the publicist, let her go. She's shaking. She's shaking. She wants out of here.
She does not want to be in here.
Her fucking legs are shaking. She's trying to hold up.
Yes.
She's gonna burst. You want to wait outside, gorgeous? Go ahead. She's bouncing. I know when I see uncomfortable women when I see it.
Yes, I'm sure you do.
No uncomfortable women.
Trust me, Allie. Patrice is an expert at this.
She needs to leave.
Yeah, see?
You want to wait outside? Oh, you're cold.
Oh, yeah.
That's a publicist's answer.
That
You
is a
want
good
out of
one.
here.
I'm freezing. Oh, Bobo. So you were asking if you could escort her to where she's got to go. It's a meeting, though.
Before you
Yeah,
continue,
but
can
I
just
gotta
say one
escort
thing?
her up to the
Colin.
location.
Hold on,
of
Colin,
this
grab the
meeting.
mic. It's a little far.
Here's why America's finished. Because right now I'm
I
watching
think
a
it's only
beautiful...
respectful to escort.
Son of a
Colin,
bitch.
talk.
He's trying
Are
to
you
help
going to
you
do
out.
this during his show when you're fucking sitting there?
No, I'll be in the audience.
Just
Well, he told me, motherfucker. No, I'll be in the
I'll
audience.
be in the audience. I'll be talking, right?
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
All right,
Thank you.
Mr. Quinn.
See, he said I'll be.
Yes.
No, it was just that we're in the middle of this fucking demonic goddamn ritual, and I was watching the last vestiges of once America. Was they're going, and we're chopping down in Putnam County the new Rockefeller Center tree.
Christmas tree. Yes, yes. Yeah, I saw that.
I just thought the dichotomy was very interesting.
It is very interesting. And hey, you know something, Bobo? The Christmas tree at Times at the Times Square.
You could bring it
Rockefeller
there.
Center.
I don't think it's up yet.
No, they're putting it up though in a couple of days.
Yeah, but it's not going to be lit yet.
What? Hey,
I just should have seen his face.
Hey.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
he's
saying,
not
all
going
right?
to be lit
What's
yet.
the point of looking at the tree when it's not lit?
Fuck me running. I don't know. I thought people go down there and they look at the tree. Even before it's decorated, lit. They watch the scaffolding around it. They watch.
He says yes, but he says, "What's the fucking point?"
I've seen it before. In years past,
I've seen it. Thank you, Colin.
And it's not the same.
The whole thing up.
It doesn't have the same.
I was setting the whole thing up for Allie.
Exactly.
Not you, dummy.
Exactly. She's never seen that kind of tree.
We've seen it. You see one, you see them all, Mr. Redundant.
She's seen plenty of eucalyptus trees in Canada.
But I'm letting Allie know from someone who lives here in New York.
Yep.
It's more better to look at the tree lit than it is not lit.
Much more better.
Yeah, it just looks like any other tree.
So where the fuck are you gonna take her to Mass Path Mall? Come on,
take her ice skating down there.
I'll take her ice skating at Bryant Park.
Okay.
Why?
Yes.
I'm here for a few
Bryant
days,
Park
so
has the new hit. Yeah, he's right. That's the new edgy one.
Do you ice skate?
He's a heavy.
I go ice. I do go ice skating at Bryant Park a few times during the every
Listen
year.
To Patrice,
why don't you take a ball pulling in Queens?
Patrice, I just said before, be respectful to Allie.
You did say that. You must have forgotten.
I didn't say anything to her.
Don't make him break out anything more harsh than he
She
did.
might
Be
overheard you.
respectful to her, all right?
I'm sorry, Allie.
That's okay.
Yeah.
How old are you, by the way?
Oh, good question.
I don't know, because I'm a little bit older than him, and I don't know if that's going to be a problem.
That's
We haven't
It's not
talked
going to
about
be
it.
a fucking problem.
That's okay if you're
If you have a fucking
older
horrible
than me,
scar
all
on your
right?
leg, it's not going to be a problem.
Yeah. If she's missing a leg, it wouldn't be a problem.
It's not a problem.
Yeah,
Well, how old are you, by the way?
28.
Oh, 28.
How old are you,
Nice.
Bobo?
I'm 28.
Are you same age?
You're not 28.
You're not
Yeah,
28.
I am.
Wow, we got such a nice young...
I'm turning 29 in April.
You're lying.
April what?
I'm not lying. April 30th, 2011. I'll be turning 29.
Wow.
When's your birthday? What's your
2011?
sign?
I'm January, Capricorn.
You're a Capricorn.
Oh, look at that.
Hey, man.
Hey.
The Ram.
January?
The Ram.
Oh, it's coming up. What are you going to get her for her birthday?
Well, I gotta know about her.
I'm sure.
Very well.
Something would come all over it and slobber.
During this time, that's the thing. During this time, she's in New York. I'll be able to know a little bit more about
Something
her.
she can only hold with fucking 2 fingers.
Sometimes you gotta remember, before I can get someone a gift, I want to know about the person, so I have an idea what to get.
Let me tell you something.
What do you want?
It's a first birthday that you're spending together, so maybe some jewelry might be nice. A little jewelry for the girl.
Because maybe I can wear the jewelry and nothing else.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Boing.
Maybe I'll get you some nice jewelry for your birthday.
Bobo again.
Oh, there goes the boner.
Fuck me, man.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just the jewelry.
And once he
nothing
finds
else.
out this whole thing.
That is very provocative.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, maybe I'll get you some nice jewelry on your birthday.
You could
look
get
her in the eyes, please.
A necklace or something. Not a ring. Rings are a little too presumptuous right away.
Exactly. A nice little,
get her a necklace.
Nice little necklace.
Maybe some earrings.
On her birthday.
Diamonds, right? You like diamonds? Diamonds, Bobo. She needs diamonds.
Yeah. Exactly. I'll get her a nice little necklace on your birthday.
How are you going to afford a diamond necklace?
I don't know. I might have to ask one of my relatives for help.
Gas station.
I'll ask one of my relatives for help.
Oh, boy.
All right, you got to remember, I don't have a lot of money.
Oh,
No, and by a lot,
Bobo.
he means any.
Bobo, don't tell her that.
Yeah, make believe you have a lot of money.
Yeah, Bobo, say it's all tied up. You're just not liquid, except in your pants. Just
I don't know how to say it, all right? Not everybody has a lot of money, all right?
No, don't say you have a lot of money, but don't lie, but just don't tell her you don't have any.
Yeah.
I do got
She
some
wants to-
money,
she
all
wants to
right?
feel
All right,
protected.
I do got some money.
He's got some money. It's invested.
Right, I help.
Met
I help out part time for one of my relatives with his moving and storage business.
Hey, tell her you're assistant to the assistant theater, movie owner,
For-
whatever.
for his
the fuck
moving
it
and
was.
storage
I can't
business.
even
It's
remember
not
the line.
consistent,
I'm
all right?
so fucking dumbfounded. on how we end this.
I gotta sometimes use some of the money to help out. I gotta sometimes use the money to help out my mother at my house.
So where does this go from here then?
Yeah, where
Allie,
are we
what are we
looking
doing after the show now? What's
Well,
going to happen?
I already know we're gonna go see Colin's Broadway show. That I know. We'll probably go ice skating at Bryant Park this weekend.
Oh. How long is she staying?
Yeah, when you going
I'm
back?
here for a few days. Go home
well,
on Monday.
Monday.
Yeah.
Well, we'll probably go ice skating at Bryant Park this weekend.
Yeah, but she's leaving Monday, Bobo. You got to do something that's going to get her going before she leaves.
Well, here's the thing about Bryant Park, all right? You're only paying for if you only got to pay to.
Listen, don't tell your fucking cheap dates, you fucking asshole.
No.
You telling her your fucking budget date?
No, that
You gonna
isn't
take
it.
her to free things? What are you gonna take it in the back of Wendy's when they throw the hamburgers out?
No, no. Bryant Park is not free.
Yeah, but what's the scam over there? I want to hear now.
Free Bryant Park! Free, oh, I thought you meant,
Actually, it's
I thought you meant it was being oppressed.
Actually, it's free if you own your own ice skates.
Unbelievable.
Oh. But you don't.
I don't.
No.
Oh man.
Actually,
Why would you
How
pack
is he gonna
ice
get out
skates?
of this, man?
Well,
I don't know.
Whoever heard of
Maybe
a
I
Canadian that doesn't own their own ice skates?
This is going to be devastating.
Yeah, why doesn't the
Patrice.
Canadian owner own
How's he gonna
ice
get
skates?
out of this?
I don't know.
maybe
How
I
is
pay
he
for
gonna
the
get out of
pay
this?
for the rental.
I don't know.
I pay for the ice skate rental.
Emotionally, how's he going to escape this?
I don't know. It's going to be bad.
He'll see something.
Shit,
He'll see something shiny. and
I would
forget.
pay for the ice
think
skate
so?
I
rental.
don't care because it's
Like a
Friday.
fucking goldfish?
That's what I say to myself.
I would
at
pay
least.
for the ice
When I'm
skate
with you.
rental for you.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Me,
That's great.
Oh,
I
God.
got my own ice skates.
What's your health?
But I don't.
You know, we were
so
talking
how am I
about
gonna
bullying.
Hey, what's the bill of health there, Allie?
Where?
You got anything happening that no
Yeah,
one
what's
sees?
going on?
Anything? Any
No.
issues?
right.
Be
Fucking clean, man.
respectful
It's cool.
to Allie, all right?
Yeah,
But I
be-
mean, even some
be
kind of,
respectful.
even because he's like he is. We talking about genetic? Anything predisposed? Is it?
Yeah, predisposed.
Anything? Any
genetic,
fucking? Any
problems.
sickle cell anemia?
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm pretty intelligent, all right?
What?
Not you. We
No,
know.
no, not
we're
you.
saying if you guys go further.
Are you predisposed to any type of genetic problems,
Anyone?
congenital failures, or
No.
No?
No.
You
No.
sure?
Healthy?
Yeah.
No.
Healthy.
No. No.
What the hell is
No.
this?
It's, I don't know where it's going.
What is it?
Anything?
Colin's right. What is
Yeah.
it? You know what it is? It's a long story short. Helen
Ah,
Hayes Theater.
Telecharge.
Telecharge. Yeah.
Colin Quinn's
8 shows a
great
week.
one-man show.
8 shows a week, 3 on Saturday.
Yes.
3 on
gonna be good, man.
On Saturday.
Well, let this motherfucker go so he can sleep.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm
got
not going
shows.
anywhere. I'm staying here to see what the hell goes on
I
here.
don't know, man, because no one knows how this fucker's ending.
I'm not leaving.
We have something to tell.
Ending with
Bobo.
a noose.
right?
No,
Yeah.
no, you don't have nothing to tell Bobo.
What?
Nah,
You
we've
don't
got
have anything to tell
nothing.
Bobo.
Nothing to tell Bobo.
Nah,
We have
nothing.
nothing to tell
Nothing to
Bobo. Nothing.
Anyone got any ideas? Sam?
You have
Fanny?
nothing to tell Bobo.
Travis?
She say she had to go to a meeting.
Yeah, I've
She's
gotta
got
go to my
leave now.
meeting.
Oh, she does have to go to meeting.
Yeah, she'll
Okay.
call you later.
back.
All right,
She'll call
all right.
you later.
I can come back. Is that cool?
All right, take it easy. Yeah,
All right.
come back later when Ron and Fez are on or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobo,
All right,
follow
go,
her
go
out.
to your meeting.
Follow her out.
Go
Walk her to her
meeting.
meeting.
Yeah. Go to your meeting. You two kids just have a great time together.
guys.
Thank you,
Bobo just
Allie.
threw the fucking
Bobo. Oh, Jesus.
Bobo, we gotta grab you.
Oh,
Bobo, what happened? What the
happened
fuck
there?
is that about?
What did big dummy fucking Club Soda Kenny just do to you?
Kenny just blocked me before I could even get her cell
He
number.
literally cock blocked you because your cock is out. So you
Yeah.
couldn't get her cell number right away.
Yeah, I couldn't get her cell number.
Well, he knew we wanted to talk to you a little about your meeting. She's gone. What'd you think about her? Be honest now
I
that
thought
she's
she
gone.
was lovely.
Lovely.
She had big. She was a roomy.
She was a roomie.
She was she roomy in the hips. She was a little roomy.
Would you help me with this roomie?
She was
That
a
was
little
nice though.
roomy.
You were looking at her tits a lot, weren't you?
She had some places
Right,
to go, man.
Yeah,
She
definitely.
was nice, and I thought that was a lovely early Christmas present.
Yeah?
It was her showing up here in studio.
It
I didn't
certainly
expect
was.
But how are you going to get in touch with her to go to Bryant Park?
it.
Yeah.
That's the thing now. How the heck am I supposed to get her cell number? Oh.
Why are you like you're playing with yourself through your pocket and you're
No,
doing,
no,
you're
no,
dancing
I
in
just-
place like you're doing the pee-pee dance?
No,
Bobo.
I just had my hand
Do you remember what I said to you right before she came in?
What did Colin say to you right before she came in?
What if she was not who she really was?
I said, remember what you said? Guys, friends have to at some point stop breaking your balls and do something.
Yeah.
And I said, I shudder to think of the horror that's been visited on you.
Yeah.
I thought these guys would stoop to something like a transvestite. I never thought they would stoop to an emotional connection that would shatter your fucking Friday. But that's just what they did. This was the most brutal thing I've ever seen in my fucking life. It was just fucking horrifying, Bobo.
Fuck. It really is. Fuck. I don't know how to resolve this.
You guys better give him some money or something.
I thought there were weapons of mass destruction there. And now we're in, and I don't know how to get out.
You know what?
I'm in a quagmire.
You guys better give him some cash or something.
We gave him 2 tickets to see Colin Quinn show on Broadway.
I'm shaking.
Just stare at that one empty seat, Colin.
His horniness is fucking contagious. Like it's
yeah.
I'm trying to get it off my back.
Yeah.
No, everything's good. Right, Bobo? Everything's good.
Everything good? You okay, Bobo?
I'm trying to figure out who this is.
It's Bobo.
No, who this chick was.
Oh.
Yeah, who was that chick?
Yeah, who was that chick?
Is she really the one that...
No.
Oh, God. Oh, no, man.
Somebody's got to tell him.
No, somebody doesn't have to tell him anything, man. That was his woman. She had to get out of there real quick.
Who was that girl?
Oh, shit.
The public has a right to know.
Kenny.
Declassified. So to Kenny?
She's really pissed off at you. You blew it.
What happened?
No, come on.
What happened, Kenny?
I'm sure it's her.
I just walked her out. She's like really mad. She's,
What did you
I'm
do,
sure it's her.
Bobo?
Why is she mad at me?
I don't think she's ever going to talk to you again.
Oh, no.
Was it the boner? She didn't want him pulling his pants down?
I'm really surprised at you.
What did I do?
Exactly.
Wow. That's harsh, man.
I mean, I was going to escort her, but then you blocked me.
Because she told Kenny, don't let him follow
Kenny,
me.
why did you stop her from coming out?
I didn't.
She ran out of here.
I thought you did.
What do you mean you thought I did?
I thought
What's
you
wrong
did.
with you?
I bet that boner's
Don't
gone.
blame this on me because you fucked up your dream date.
I didn't want...
I tapped out 20 minutes ago. I just need people to know that.
I really thought this was...
I really did.
This is really fucking psychotic.
I mean, I'm really...
You guys have gone evil.
Oh,
it's like
why
fucking
she
Lord of the
pissed off?
Flies.
I was blocked. I was
Have you
blocked.
fucking lost your mind?
I was blocked.
I gotta be honest. I tapped out easily 20 minutes
I
ago.
was blocked. I was blocked.
You were blocked.
Being able to follow her.
Lord of the Flies.
I'm very sorry.
Jesus.
You were blocked.
God.
Let's just leave it at that. You were blocked. Fine.
Oh, shit. Oh,
I'm very sorry.
Well, I don't
Who are you
think
apologizing to?
Yeah, who are you talking to right now?
I'm very sorry to this chick if she's listening. I'm very sorry to Allie. I'm very sorry, Allie, all right?
No.
I'm very
Apologize.
sorry.
Apologize to her.
I'm very sorry, Allie.
Her Twitter account has just been deleted.
Oh.
This is all... It's been deleted?
Yeah.
Apologize to her.
I'm very sorry.
For what?
I'm very sorry that I didn't follow you that time, all right? I was blocked. I was blocked. I was blocked. What more could I say?
Tell the truth.
This is, I'm
Well,
telling
I
you.
thought I was.
There's two women that associate.
I thought I
Their
was.
faces. Their
I thought I was.
It's like they're watching the baby seal.
I thought I was.
It's worse.
I thought
fucking
I was.
feel
Worse.
I can't stand it. I looked at her face. This is just.
At
This
least
is so.
At least we made it easy for Colin's last appearance. At least we made it easy for him to never show up again.
Bye, Colin.
I thought it was.
Thanks, Colin.
Bye, Colin.
Tell us how it is in the new world.
Yeah, it's Club Seinfeld there.
Go ahead,
Thought
Bobo.
it was. Maybe someday I'll get an apology from her.
Why does she have to apologize to you?
No, maybe someday I'll get some response to my apology.
Oh. Bye, Carl.
I hope I'll
Best
get
of
the
luck with the
response
show. I
to
don't
the
think you need it.
apology.
Ladies, I just got to say I'm sorry.
I'll get
Patrice
the response,
O'Neal,
all right?
thank you
and
so
I can't
much
even contact her on
coming
Twitter
in.
because I don't have good internet
Girls,
access.
Take it easy. Have a good weekend, ladies. Definitely
Please,
sorry.
all right.
Opie,
Contact
take
me
it
on
easy.
Twitter. My cell
Sam,
number.
later.
Direct message me.
Everybody's gone.
Whoever you need to.
Where you going, Bobo?
This has just shocked me. That she just believed that I wasn't blocked when I was.
What are you gonna do now? What's wrong?
I know she'll contact me.
No, she won't.
I know she will.
Probably not.
She's pretty angry.
She will.
That was the shortest romance I've ever seen in my life.
Well, I was blocked. I was blocked, all right? What was I supposed to do? Push Kenny away and then force the issue even more? Was I supposed to do that?
Roland just peeked his head in.
I did.
Made this.
I
What the
did
fuck
not
is going
want to
on?
get into a
In
fight
here, look,
with
and
Kenny.
shut the door.
All right.
He's horrified.
If I'm blocked by Kenny,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna push the issue further. All right. I
heard-
do not want to get angry and attack anyone like that.
She's listening. What do you want to say to her? Yeah. That's true. Man, so bad. It's a short-lived romance. What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
I feel if I really could not control my anger, I would attack Kenny, but I'm not. But I don't know if I can look at clips of Kenny the same way.
With love?
Well, just being nice, right? Now I just got this image of clips of Kenny, like it's gonna be pissed off at clips of Kenny.
He did. He pretty much wrecked it for you, didn't he?
Right? If I couldn't control my anger, I would have beat him up.
Really?
Yes.
Kenny's a black belt.
I know that, but I'd still try to.
Your anger. You're so angry. I think it would transcend physical skills. You would have
exactly being angry.
Yeah.
I would have ripped his cock off.
Do you know she wanted you to follow her, and when she turned around and you weren't there, she was like, "Oh," she got all mad.
Yeah, but that is.
I saw out the window. She was very mad.
You gotta somehow. It'd be nice if there could be some kind of apology arranged.
An arranged apology?
Well, some way she could hear it. I'm just saying. Now, I don't know if she heard my apology.
Yeah.
I don't know if she heard it. Now, I'm just gonna have to go on Twitter and try to message her on Twitter.
Yeah.
I don't know what to. I don't know what to do in this situation.
You know what a broken heart feels like now, Bobo. You know, better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all. That's a big saying, you know. For those short few minutes you had together here in the studio, think of how happy you were then, okay? Don't dwell on the negative that happened minutes later. Think of the earlier minutes and the happiness you felt. Bobo, how did you feel when you first saw her? You smiled.
I was happy.
You locked eyes. There was you got a boner. You
I
felt
was happy I met her.
Think of those happy times. That gets you through.
Happy.
That gets you through the breakup.
I was happy.
Now, that gets you through the breakup part, though. Don't dwell on the evilness that was these past few minutes. Think of 10 minutes ago when it was bliss.
Yeah, right. If any ladies out there feel sorry for me, contact me on Twitter.
Jesus, I don't think
Radio
Twitter can handle the
Bobo
bandwidth.
202.
Yeah.
And you got to remember, the word radio is the first letter is cap, and the Bobo is also the first letter of Bobo is cap.
Okay. Yeah. Bobo. Think of how you felt. Other people, some people never feel that love that you felt.
I felt happy
that you
to
felt
know her.
between 10 and 10:30. Most people don't feel a love
I was
that
like
strong.
happy to meet her. to finally meet this chick.
Remember your boners?
Yeah.
Remember the boner you had? Remember your boner?
Yeah, I remember.
Damn. It's so hard after the relationship's over, especially spending so much time together like you did, face to face like that.
It's.
What are you doing, a Heil Hitler? Your arm keeps going up like you're Heil Hitlering.
It's just me. It's just me nervous about this.
You're nervous? You got a boner?
No.
I hear tell a boner. You pop a boner when you get nervous, Bobo.
I'm hoping she'll understand that apology, right? It's just the thought and knowing how sad it's gonna be. What? I'm gonna end up this tickets to Colin Quinn's show.
Oh, that empty seat next to you.
Yeah, I'm gonna end up.
You got a place to put your playbill.
I don't know
on
about
that empty
I'm
seat.
not gonna waste an extra ticket. I might.
Who are you gonna take?
I didn't call up a friend of mine, ask him if he wants to go see this
Danny
show.
says he wants to go with you.
Yeah, I know. Maybe I want to go see an actual friend of mine that I actually know very well.
An actual friend, not this piece of shit.
I mean, you are a friend.
We talk every day.
Yeah, you guys talk every day.
I know that, but maybe I feel like being nice to a friend of mine. All right, I'm just saying.
Now, what does it feel like to know that you were so close to actually having sex, and now you're going to be in bed tonight, and you were thinking you were going to be in bed tonight with her, right?
Yeah.
Now you're going to be alone again in bed.
I know. Yeah, it's going to be sad.
You think you'll cry to sleep tonight?
It's going to be another lonely night of jerking off in the toilet for Bobo.
tears on your pillow?
I don't even know if it's too sad to even jerk off.
Wow. Too upset to jerk off. I don't think that exists.
But Bobo, there's new Snooki pictures online.
Yeah, what about Snooki, right? You could jerk off to Snooki, even though you had a real woman that would have taken care of you if you didn't blow her off at the door. If you didn't blow her off at the door and you would have followed her out.
It's not the same thing as a photo.
You blew her off at the door. You blew her off at the door.
I was blocked by Kenny.
I didn't see that at all.
I saw it. I'm a witness to it. I saw it. I was trying to be respectful and everything, and it got ruined. I don't know if I can look at clips of Kenny the same way again after this.
How were you looking at him?
No, I mean, I was being nice. I was saying, hi, Kenny, how's everything going?
Oh, cordial.
Right, yeah, exactly.
Oh, well, listen.
Yeah.
Looks like Kenny blocked me.
Yeah.
I'll never get her phone number.
I'm really concerned about that. Stay tuned for Ron and Fez on these very stations coming up right after we leave. Thank you. Have a great weekend.